Hello everyone, good evening. We'll start the class exactly in 2 minutes. Good evening everyone. Once confirm whether the voice is clear or not. Is the voice clear? Once please confirm. Yes. Yes. Is the voice clear in YouTube? I cannot see any responses. Yes. Okay, fine. So we'll start the session. Welcome everyone. So we are going to have 4 hours of Hexaware marathon. Means we are going to solve the company specific questions of Hexaware which appeared exactly in Hexaware examination. Okay. So firstly, this is an on-campus drive as of now. So this is going to come only for selected colleges, and exact details of the drive and what is exactly the pattern, everything has been done in one video. You can even watch it in our YouTube channel. So as of in this session, we are going to concentrate only upon the questions. So we are going to pick the questions that appeared in Hexaware examination before, and we are going to solve them. Okay, you can feel free to ask for any doubts if you had. You can text if you have any kind of doubts. So basically, the first round of Hexaware is going to be the aptitude round. Yes, it's going to be the aptitude round where there will be 60 questions and 60 minutes of time will be given. 60 questions and 60 minutes of time will be given for it. 60 questions and 60 minutes of time. And in this, 20 questions are from numerical ability, 20 questions are from logical ability, and 20 questions are from verbal. 20 questions are from verbal. So this 60 questions is divided like this. The level is from low to medium itself. Only few questions you can find them as hard. The level is from low to medium. Medium level you can say. The level is mostly medium. Okay, so we are going to solve exactly the questions that appeared. The pattern, when the company will come, what kind of process it will follow, everything. One separate video is already there on YouTube. You guys can please watch it. So without any delay, we'll start with the questions. We'll concentrate more upon the questions. Okay, so let's start. Here is the first question. Yes, all are objective type. So I have placed some of the questions which are repeated models. Most of the questions, they this kind of question, they has given the diagonals and they are asking number of sides is a repeated model. I has placed most of the questions which are completely repeated in the examination mode. So here is the first question. What do you think the answer will be? Some of the questions and some of the models has been repeated more. And this is one of the model that has been repeated. A polygon has 324 diagonals. Determine the number of sides of this polygon. This is one model which has been appeared more. Any answers? Determine the sides of the polygon. We need to identify how many sides are there. Okay, so we will solve it. So how do we identify whenever the diagonals is given, and if they ask you number of sides of the polygon, how do we identify? There is a particular formula actually. Whatever the polygon it is, a polygon can be a 4-sided figure or 5-sided figure or 6-sided figure. Whenever a polygon is given, number of diagonals is always found out like this. Number of diagonals is always equal to n into n minus 3 divided by 2. This is the formula, n into n minus 3 divided by 2. Okay, so by using this formula, we are going to answer the question here. So they has given us number of diagonals. How many diagonals are there? 324. So 324 should be equal to n into n minus 3 divided by 2, where n is nothing but the sides. Number of sides of the polygon. By using this formula, we are going to identify. And this is one of the most repeated model in many times. So n into n minus 3 divided by 2 should be equal to the number of diagonals. What we will get? N into n minus 3 will be equals to, if I just send to that side, it is going to be multiplication. Here, if it is multiplied, it will be 648. So now one thing, I need to solve this expression, so that I will get the multiplication as 648. I need to solve this expression. But we are not going to solve this expression and we are not going to waste our time. So to solve this expression, we will get it in the form of n squares and all. Right. So let's not waste our time by using this. Yes, correct. We will go through the option verification. See, let's suppose option A, value of n is equals to 25. Let's imagine. Value of n is equals to 25. Okay, for suppose if I imagine n is 25, then what is n minus 3 value? N is 25 into n minus 3 is how much? N minus 3 will be 22. Now, do you think the last digit of this will be 8? You need to get 648, right? What is the last digit of this 2? 25 into 22. It is 0. It's not 8. It is going to be 0. 25 into 22 if I do. So that's wrong. That is not my answer. So definitely this is wrong. This option is wrong. So there is no necessary even to solve. Now identify the next one in the same manner. But suppose n is equals to 27. Okay, what is the value of n minus 3? 27 into 24. So what is the last digit of this? 27 into 24. How much is the last digit? 8. So that's satisfied. So what's my answer? Option B. Even you guys can check for this also. 28 into n minus 3 is 25. What will be the last digit? 0. Yes, so this is wrong again. So again the same thing. 29 into n minus 3. N minus 3 means how much? 26. What is the last digit? 9 into 6 is 4. So this is also wrong again. So there is only one option that satisfies. 27 into 24 is the only one option that is going to satisfy. So what is the answer? Option B. So whenever you get this kind of question, do not do expression based. Just go through the options. N square, if I open this brackets, it will give me n square minus 3 and then I need to solve. So that's very difficult for us to go. So just go through the options, and even in the options also, just eliminate it by using the last digit mostly. If the last digit got eliminated, that's well and good. If it does not, then only we need to check for the options too. Okay. So whenever this kind of question comes, number of diagonals is always equal to n into n minus 3 divided by 2. N into n minus 3 divided by 2. This is one of the most repeated model. Do you all understood? How did we solve? Yes, is it clear? Number of diagonals, giving number of diagonals and identifying the sides. Yes. So we will move forward then to the next question. So whenever the number of diagonals is given and if it is a polygon, you can always solve like this. Okay, here is the next one. This is one good model that has been seen. This is also a model that is repeated more. Yeah, please don't ask any doubts regarding TCS. Let's focus upon Hexaware as of now. So this is also one of the model that is repeated more. They has given some of the questions like this. I will just give you 45 seconds of time for you just to understand the question. Then I will start solving it. This model is also repeated more. So let's check how to solve. See, here they has given you some instructions before. Read the information given below and answer the question. So the instructions are given are, if it's R and bracket A comma B, you needs to consider it as reminder when A is divided by B. So reminder when A is divided by B. Q comma A and B. If it is Q, then you needs to consider quotient when A is divided by B. And if it is S, you needs to take it as root of A. If it is S, we needs to consider it as root of A. Okay, these are the instructions they has clearly given for you. Now you needs to identify, find the value of Q. Then there is a bracket S, comma R, and there is a bracket. So first what we need to do, we need to open the small brackets. We need to open the small brackets. And what exactly is this reminder and quotient? See, for suppose, for example, if I just take 10 and if I divide it with 3, okay, it will go 3 times and 9. So we will get 1 as the reminder. This is called as the quotient and this is called as the reminder. Just for your example, I'm telling this. This is called as the quotient and this is called as the reminder. So yes, perfect. Answer is 2. Correct. So first what we need to do, we are supposed to open the braces first of all. Okay, let's open the braces. R 23 comma 29. So when it is R, what will be the answer? Let's perform for R. R means reminder when A is divided by B. So when 23 is divided by 9, what is the reminder that we are going to get? When 23 is divided by 9, 2 times 18. So 23 minus 18 is how much? 5. This is the reminder. So this value we need to consider. Reminder means the leftover part. Okay, so this value. So instead of this is nothing but 5. Now here what is there? S100. S100 means what? S100 means S is for root. Root of 100. What is root of 100? 10. Perfect. Yes, answer is 2. Correct. 10. So now if I open the brackets, S100 means 10 and R29, 23 comma 9 means 5. So Q it is right now. So Q 10 and 5. What is the meaning of Q? We need to take the quotient. Q means quotient. So 10 if you divide with 5, the quotient will be 2. This is the quotient. It will exactly be divisible, but the quotient is how much? 2. So what's the answer? Option B, 2. Okay, they will give you the instructions. Based upon the instructions, you are supposed to solve. And make sure that you always solve the small brackets first of all. Go with the small brackets. So solve the small brackets, then go with the major bracket. Okay, and the meaning of them will be given for you in the question itself. They will give you the meanings here. Every question, the meaning will be different. R here might be different. S here might be different. Same manner, it will be different for each and every question. But this is also one of the most repeated model. Okay, but remember quotient is this and the reminder is this. Yes, perfect. Answer is 2. Yes, I hope this question is also clear. So I'll move forward. Now see here, this is a good question. By using arithmetic progression, the question has been given here. The ratio of two numbers A and B is 2:5. And the sum of 6 terms of the arithmetic progression starting with A and common difference is B minus A is 285. find the value of B. We need to identify the value of B. So first I'll just give you 30 seconds. You need to know arithmetic progression formula here. If you know that formula, then it will be easy for you to solve this particular problem. So let's try it. So the ratio of two numbers A and B is 2:5. If the ratio is 2:5, let's just imagine A is nothing but the 2x and B will be 5x. As per the ratio, you are supposed to imagine first of all. A and B is in the ratio of 2:5. So I will just consider A value is 2x and B value is 5x first. So we imagine A value is 2x and B value is 5x. Now what they said, the sum of 6 terms. So the sum of 6 terms of an arithmetic progression starting with A means the first term is A. Starting with A means first term. First term of the arithmetic progression is nothing but A. And the common difference is B minus A. So the difference is nothing but B minus A. The first term is A and the difference is B minus A. And the sum of them is 285. This is given, 285. The sum is nothing but 285. Now we need to identify what is the value of B. So whenever the terms are in arithmetic progression, okay, there is a formula to identify the sum. Whenever the terms are in arithmetic progression, you can always apply it. N divided by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. Whenever the terms are in arithmetic progression is nothing but the difference between the terms will be same. Like the terms 2, 5, 8. So here the difference is 3. Here also the difference is 3. If the difference between the terms is same, then they are said to be arithmetic progression. And whenever the terms are in arithmetic progression, this is the formula to identify the sum. And where n is number of terms. So what is the value of n here? Number of terms. How much is the value of n? The sum of 6 terms they told you. Number of terms is nothing but 6 here. So value of n is equal to 6. Okay, and a is nothing but the first term. A is called as the first term. They clearly gave us the first term is a, which is 2x. We imagined a value as 2x here. A is nothing but the first term, and here it is A, which is 2x. The value of A is 2x, we imagine. So A is equal to 2x. And D is the difference. What is the difference between these two terms? Difference. How much is the difference? B minus A. What is the value of B minus A? Look, we imagine it is 2x and 5x. So what is the value of B minus A? The difference between these two, 5x minus 2x is how much? 3x will be the difference. So difference is equals to 3x. Okay, they clearly told you the common difference is nothing but B minus A. B minus A. B we imagine it as 5x and A we imagine it as 2x. So how much is the difference between them? 3x. So just substitute it over here. You will get the value of x. Find out. Tell me how much is the value of x. Substitute it. What is the value of x? As per the ratio, first we will imagine 2x and 5x. And then they clearly told us first term is nothing but A, which is 2x. And the common difference is B minus A. B minus A means 3x. So what is the value of x? Let's just substitute it. 6 divided by 2 into 2a. A is 2x. Very good. 25. Perfect. So this is 4x. 2a means 2 into 2x plus n minus 1. 6 minus 1. 5 into 3x. 5 into 3x is how much? Directly I'll write it 15x here. So this will be equal to 285. So here it is 3 times. Yes, so 4x plus 15x is how much? 19x is equals to 285 divided by 3, which is 95. That implies value of x is equals to 5. Once if I get the value of x, I can find out any answer. What they has asked is value of b. How much is value of b? Value of b is nothing but 5x. Value of b here, 5x. So what is the answer? X is 5. So 5x means how much? 5x means? Correct, 25. 5x, 25, 5 into 5, 25. Option A. Option A. 5x means nothing but 5 into x value is 5, 25. 5 into 5, 25. Whenever the terms are in arithmetic progression, the sum formula is always n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the sum formula. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And this is given as 285. And as per the question, value of a is equals to 2x. And this is nothing but the first term. First term. And the common difference is how much? B minus a. So B value, I imagine it as 5x and this is 2x. So difference is equals to 3x. 5x minus 2x. Yes, so difference will be equal to 3x. And value of n 6 terms. So n is equal to 6. So if I substitute them here, 6 by 2 into 4x plus 15x will be equal to 285. So I'll get the value of x is equals to 5. Once if I get the value of x as 5, I need to identify b, which is 5x. So what's my answer? Option A, 25. If they ask you what is the value of a, then what's your answer? What is the value of a means? Value of a will be how much? X value we know 5. So a is how much? 2x. B is 5x, a is 2x. So how much will be the value of a at the time? Correct, 10. Yes, 10. So if they ask you A, it will be 10. If they ask you B, it is 25. Is it clear? Do you understand arithmetic progression? This is also one model that is more. Arithmetic progression, you need to remember this formula. Sum of the terms. Everyone is following right? We'll move forward. Until here, everything is clear, I guess. So let's solve a few more. See the next one. "18 men working together can finish a work in 12 days. Then the number of days taken by 36 men to do the same work. The number of days taken by 36 men to do the same work. This question directly you can actually, this is a time and work concept, but whenever some men and number of days is given, if they ask you for the other men, you can always do number of men in the first case into number of days will be equal to number of men in the second case, number of men in the second case into number of days they will take. Number of men in the first case, number of men in the second case. Okay, so you can directly take this number of men in the first case and number of days in the first case will be equal to number of men in the second case into number of days in the second case. So how many men are there in the first case? 18. And how many days they took? 12. So that will be equal to how many men are there in second case? 36. And how many days they took? That we need to find out. Yes, very good. 6 is 6. So that we need to find out, which is D2. So how much is the value of D2? D2 will be equal to 18 into 12 divided by 36. 36 will come this side. So just cancel it. 18 ones are, 18 twos are, 2 ones and 2 6. So how many days they will take? 6 days. Option C. Whatever the question it is, if they has given you number of men and number of days, sometimes they might give you hour also. That time just multiply with hour also. So the next case, number of men, number of days and number of hour. Both you just needs to equate because they are doing the same work. So how many days they will take to finish the job? 6 days. 6 days. Okay, so we just equated 18 into 12 is equals to 36 into D2. D2 value is equals to 18 into 12 by 36. Perfect. So I hope you are clear with this also. We'll move forward then with few more. See now here, there is a logical based question. This is actually a little bit difficult to recreate it. That's why I has placed it like this. I think you can easily see it, clearly visible. See, among the response figures 1, 2, 3, 4, identify the figure. We need to identify which is going to be the figure. This is a visual reasoning concept. based upon the figures. We are going to see actually as a mixture. We are going to solve both quants and logical. Yes, Neha, we will check. See, look at the figures. Observation is very important for this topic. Look here, black, white, black, white. Next, what it is supposed to be? Definitely black. Next, it is definitely supposed to be black color, black in color, black, white, black in color. Next, definitely. So I can say second one and the fourth one is also wrong. This should be in the middle, not in this corner. So second one and the fourth one definitely wrong. This both are wrong. Okay, now look at this one. White, black, and then white it is supposed to be. So what's my answer? See how easily I has eliminated. Even without looking at the alphabet, we has eliminated it. So what is the answer? A, first figure. Correct. Even yes, you can look at the alphabet also. But even without looking at the alphabet, I can just simply eliminate the answer. Yep. So what is the answer? 1. So I just looked at just looked at this black and whites. Even if you look at the alphabets, after Q, R is skipped and S is taken. After S, T is skipped, U is taken. After U, V is skipped and W is taken. X should be skipped and Y should be taken. But even without that, we can easily solve. So what's the answer? Option A. Okay, perfect. So we'll move ahead to one more. Yes, correct. So here is one more question, which is depending upon the numbers. And this is like a puzzle. This kind of questions are also given a little more. I also placed 2 examples for you to show. This is with numbers. Numbers, one thing. Figures, they has given one more. Numbers, they has given one more. So here it is with numbers. So what might be the answer? You can think maybe the logic is like this. Maybe the logic will be like this. But if you can observe, these numbers are huge actually. 168, 187, and here also they are in 300s. Yes, very good. 325. Yes. So here if you can observe, the numbers are very huge. So most probably, these numbers will be used to get 168. Mostly, these 2 numbers might be used to get the answer 168. Most probably, because these numbers are little huge. So let's check. 12 into 14 is how much? 12 into 14? 168. Exactly correct. It's just the product of both of them. 12 into 14. So similar manner, let's cross verify here. 17 into 11 is how much? Yes, 187. Exactly the product of both of them is just written here. Just the product is written here. So what is the answer? 13 into 25, 325. 13 into 25, 325. Option A. Option A, 325. Just the product is written here. Sometimes the product will be written, or sometimes they will just consider the difference between them, or they will add them and multiply them. Various kinds of logics can be performed. But here it's a direct logic, which is 13 into 25, 325. Option A. Everyone is following? Are you guys able to understand all of the questions that we are discussing? Yes. Okay, now one more of the same kind of model a little bit. Two, 7, 100, 3, 4, 5, 144, 1, 5, 8, and then question mark. 1, 5, 8, and then question mark. So what can be the logic? Same, you can observe here the numbers are huge. 100 and 144, the numbers is a little bit huge here. Yes, perfect. Solving vertically. So the numbers are huge. So we will try to use this numbers to get 100. We'll most probably try to use this numbers 2, 7, and 1. Some of them, correct. Some of them, and the square is written. See, what happened here? 100 number is there, 2, 7, and 1. If I can clearly see 2 plus 7 plus 1 is how much? 10. 10 square is nothing but 100. So I can say the first 3 are added and some square is written here. Some square. Correct. Some square is written there. So same manner, you can even cross verify this also. 3 plus 4 plus 5, 12. 12 square. 12 square 144 is written. Same manner here also. 1 plus 5 plus 8 is 14. 1 plus 5 plus 8 is 14. So now what's my answer? 14 square. What is 14 square? 196. 14 square is equals to 196. 196. So before case, they did it just multiplication. But now what they did, they added the numbers and they has written the sum square here. Correct. The sum square is written here. Option D. So various logics is possible. Here, if I can observe the numbers, wherever the numbers is used, that I has cross-verified. Correct. So sum square, option D. So here is a question which is based upon the flow chart. This is also good kind of model. Now they has introduced, even in Accenture also they started giving out the flow charts. So here also we have one of the flow chart question. So first we need to understand this flow chart, and based upon the flow chart, they has asked us 3 various different questions here. So we need to first solve this flow chart first of all. Okay, the meaning of the flow charts will be given here. See, box numbers are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here you can see start. P. P means what you need to do? Add box 7 plus box 8 and put the resultant in 10. Like this, we are supposed to perform each and every step. And in Q, if box 4 is greater than box 10, if it is S, you can directly go with this step S. You can skip R. If it is no, you need to follow R also. Okay, so this is like a flow chart kind of question. So we will go step on step. So let's do P. What we will get if we do P? Box number 7 plus box number 8 should be added first of all. How much is 7 and 8? 7 is 8 and 8 is minus 10. This is the box number and these are the numbers down of them. Okay, this is the box number. So how much is the addition? 8 plus minus 10 means how much? Minus 2. So what we need to do? We need to place minus 2 in box 10. Okay, minus 2 we got. So in box 10, actually it is 4 before. Right now what happens? It is going to change to minus 2. Okay, so I will just place it as minus 2 in the bottom. Because there are some questions which are asked based upon the previous number and changed number. So let's just keep minus 2 like this. So box number 10, it is going to become minus 2. So first step is done. P is done. Now look at the second step. You tell me whether it is S or no. Box number 4, is it less than box number 10? Yes. Is it less than box number 10? Box number 4. How much is box number 4? Box number 4 is minus 16. Is it less than minus 2? Yes. Correct. It is yes. So if it is S, what we should do? We need to skip box number 10. It is box number 10. Do not consider it as 4 anymore. This is changed, ma. You need to consider it as minus 2. You already performed P, right? You already performed the step P. So P is already done. So we need to consider it as minus 2. So minus 16, is it less than minus 2? Yes. That means what we will do from here, we will ignore this step. This step we are not going to do. As it is S, we will ignore this step. If it is no, we could have did this step also. But it is S here. So we will ignore this step and we will jump here to this step. Directly to this step. Okay. So we will ignore this one and we will directly jump to this one. So what is box number 10 right now? Box number 10 is minus 2. It is already changed. Minus 2 plus box number 5. What is box number 5? 10. Box number 5, it is 10. So how much is the addition? It is 8. So you need to place it in box 8. That means already 10 is there here. Right now it is going to change as 8. I will write the changed values down because there are some questions which is asked upon the previous values and the changed values. Okay, so it is changed right now to 8. Okay, so this is also done. If it is not S, I could have did that step also. But if it is S, I ignored it. Now do the last step. What is the last step? Multiply box number 8 and box number 10 and put it in box number 7. So how much was that? Multiply box number 8. What is the value of 8 I should consider? Should I consider minus 10 or should I consider 8? You should consider 8 because you has already performed step S. So you need to consider it as 8. Okay, do not consider it as minus 10 anymore. So 8 into, how much is in 10? Minus 2. So what is the resultant? We will get minus 16. Thus, we are supposed to keep it in box number 17. So before it is 8, right now it is turning to minus 16. Minus 16. Okay, so remaining boxes, there is no change. They haven't given us the change for box 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So we just followed the flowchart. Okay, this is how you are going to solve the flowchart. So if it is S, ignore this step and go with this step directly. If it is no, you will do this step also, whatever the step we has ignored here. So we has did all the steps and these are the 3 changed values. Remaining all values are same. Now let us look into the question. Now you tell me what is the answer. State whether the following statement is true or false. Okay, state whether the following statement is true or false. Does the number stored in box 10 change at the end of the flowchart? Does it change? The number stored in box 10, does it change at the end of the flowchart? Is it changed? Look at the box 10. How much it became? 4. First it is 4. Is it false? First it is 4. Now it is minus 2. So is it true or false? Does the number change? Yes, of course, it changed. First it is 4, right? Now it is turning to minus 2. 4 became minus 2. That means what is the answer? True. The number changed? Correct, true. The number has changed. So what's the answer? True, Nana, true. The numbers changed. 4 became minus 2. 4 became minus 2, Nama, true. It is true. The number is changed. Okay. What? Not in the last of the flowchart? Means after the flowchart completion. After the flowchart completion, the question indicates at the end of the flowchart means after entire flowchart completion, does the number change or not? Do not check whether it is in the first step or second step. So after completion of the flowchart, whether the number changes or not. Okay. So that's one. Now one more question is there. What is the difference between box number 4 and box number 8? The difference between box number 4 and box number 8. How much is the difference between box number 4 and box number 8? Box number 4 and box number 8. The difference between box number 4 and box number 8. Okay. Here it is plus only, right? This is 16. Here it is minus 16. Minus 16. See, what will be the answer right now? Is it 8? Box number 4, it is minus 16. They're asking the difference. Difference means what should I do? I need to subtract box number 8. Box number 8, we need to subtract, right? They're asking us the difference, ma. They're asking us the difference. They're not asking us the sum. They're asking us the difference. Do not consider it as minus 8. Okay, they're asking us the difference between box 4 and box 8. Box 4, it is minus 16. Box 8, it is minus 8. So how much is the answer? Minus 16 and minus 8 is minus 24, right? Minus 24 is the difference. Option A. Option A, not 0. Minus 16 is in box 4 and 8 is in box 8. So how much is the difference between both of them? Minus 24. It is the difference. If they ask you the addition, then you are correct. But it is the difference. So what is the answer? Minus 24. Okay, minus 24. Correct. Minus 24. Yes. You can even write like that also. No. Do not take that. They has asked us box 4 and 8. Na? 4 and 8. Clearly, they has mentioned difference between 4 and 8. So take 4 first. Okay. 4 and 8 has been asked the mark. So take 4 first. Do not take 8 first. Make sure that you take 4 first. 4 and 8 is asked. Now one more question. The sum of all the numbers whose values change at the end of the flowchart. The sum of all the numbers whose values are changed at the end of the flowchart. At the end of the flowchart, whatever the values are changed. They're asking us what is the sum of all the numbers whose values are changed at the end of the flowchart. See, they has clearly mentioned at the end of the flowchart. Okay, so what is the answer? What all values has been changed at the end of the flowchart? What all values has been changed at the end of the flowchart? Only this 3 values has been changed. Only this 3 values has been changed. So what is the answer? Minus 16 plus 8 minus 2. We are supposed to identify the sum of these numbers. So minus 16 plus 8 minus 2. So how much is it? Minus 18 plus 8 means minus 10. They are asking the sum. So even you do anything first, it is going to be the same. So how much is the sum? Minus 10, not plus 10. Abhishek, minus 10. Do not ignore the symbols. Yes, you have the option as minus 10 only, but do not ignore the symbols also. Option D. Symbols are very important. So only 3 numbers has been changed at the end of the flowchart. None of the numbers has been changed. Only 3 numbers has been changed. And that we need to consider. Okay, so what is the answer? Option D. Option D. Do you understand how do we solve the flowchart? Flowchart problems are also not so difficult. You can easily solve them. But you should first perform the steps carefully. If it is yes or no, this you need to cross-check. Okay, and symbols are very important here. Whatever are the numbers are given, the symbols also very important because negative will be there, positive will be there. So do not mention. Do not forget to consider the symbols. So yes and no, you should carefully cross-check. So are we clear with the flowchart also? I hope all of you understood. Everyone is following. I'll go ahead with one more. So there we go, one more question. So here it is based upon the examination kind, marks scored in the exam. So we will solve it. You tried it. I hope you tried it. So we will solve. In an examination, marks scores. Mark, this is the name. That is not the Mark is the person. Mark scores 4 marks for every correct answer and loses 1/4 of the mark for every wrong answer. 4 marks for the correct answer. If he answer it correct, he is going to get 4 marks. If he answer it correct, he will get 4 marks. And if he answer it wrong, he is going to lose 1/4 of the mark. 1/4 of the mark means how many marks? 1/4 of the mark means 1/4 of the mark means 1/4 of 4 marks. Actually, correct marks is 4, right? If you answer it correct, you will get 4 marks. So 1/4 of 4 means how many? 1 mark he will lose. Yes, 1 mark he is going to lose. This 1 mark he will lose. He will lose. He loses 1 mark if he answer wrong. He will get 4 marks if he answer correct, and he will lose 1 mark if he answer wrong, if he attempt it wrong. Now, if he attempts 80% of the 50 questions, that means how many questions he attempted? 80% of 50 questions. Total 50 questions are there, and he attempted 80%. Correct? 40 questions. 80% of 50. What is 80% of 50? 40. 80 divided by 100 into 50, you can write percentage. So 40 questions he attempted. So total number of questions that he attempted is itself 40. Total number of questions he attempted is 40. In that, if he do it correct, he will get 4 marks. If he do it wrong, he will lose 1 mark. That is what they has told you. And they are asking us, if he secured 135 marks, total marks that he got is 135. Total marks is 135. Then how many correct questions that he did? So they are asking us how many correct questions they did. Okay, so how we will do? So total marks are 125. That is the hint for you. There is a shortcut. I will tell you the shortcut also. But first, I will tell you the main method. What exactly is the process we are going to follow? See, for suppose, if I imagine the correct questions are X. If he answered correctly X questions. So how many wrong questions will be there? If he answered correctly X questions, how many wrong questions will be there? how many wrong questions will be there? Wrong questions. If you answer X correctly, then how many wrong questions will be there? Total 40 questions, right? If X are correct, 40 minus X will be the wrong. 40 minus X will be the wrong. Okay. So, and for this X questions, he will get 4 marks. That means how many marks he will get in the correct 4X? For if he answered this X questions, each question 4 mark means for the correct question, he will get 4X marks. He will get 4X marks. Okay. And if it is wrong, he will lose 1 mark. He loses 1 mark. Should I take this plus 1 or should I take it minus 1? Here he is going to get 4 marks. So that's why I took plus 4. But he is going to lose the marks here. So what should I take? Should I take it minus or should I take it plus? This is minus 1. He is going to lose. So you need to consider it as minus 1. Okay. So you are supposed to consider it as minus 1 here. Okay. Minus 1 because he is going to lose the mark. So for 40 minus 6 questions are wrong. Each question minus 1. So how many marks? Minus 1 into 40 minus 6 marks you will get for the wrong. So correct, it is 4X marks and this is minus 1. So total it should be 135. If I add both of them, correct marks and wrong marks, it should be equal to 135. So what's the answer? 4X minus 40 plus X is equals to 135. So we'll solve it. 5X is equals to, this will go this side, 175. That implies value of X is how much? 175 divided by 5. 175 divided by 5, 35. Value of X is 35. So how many questions he answered correct? 35 questions he will answer correct. Value of X is 35. So actually, if he answer X questions correctly, he will get 4 marks. That means correct marks will be 4X. So total 40 questions he answered. So wrong will be 40 minus X questions. And for this, he will lose 1 mark. So minus 1. If the correct mark and wrong mark, if I consider, then it is going to give us the total 135 marks. Okay, 135 marks. So we add both of them, it should be 135. So what is the value of X? 35. Understood? How do I solve by using this method? I'll tell you a small trick right now, but this is the actual procedure that we can follow. If he is losing the marks, you should always consider it as negative. Minus 1 you should consider. Minus. If it is gaining the marks, you need to take it as plus. This is the actual procedure, the procedure that you can follow. Okay, so this is the real procedure. Is this procedure clear? Do you guys understood this procedure? This procedure? Now I will tell you a small trick. Okay, so let's see a small trick. There is a small trick we can perform for this kind of questions. If it is correct and if it is wrong, if they ask you how many questions are there and all, we can just perform a small trick for this. Instead of doing this much procedure, there is a small trick that we can perform. So by using the trick, you are always going to get the wrong number of questions. Wrong number of questions. Whatever it is, you will always get the wrong number of questions. Okay, so all you need to do to get the wrong number of questions, consider the total questions, multiply it with the correct mark, and from this, subtract the marks you got divided by correct plus wrong mark. Do not consider the negative symbol here or correct minus wrong mark. If you consider the negative symbol, just take it as correct minus wrong mark. Okay, this trick you can apply for all the questions of this models. Any question you can apply this. By using this, you will always get the wrong number of questions. So wrong number of questions, total how many questions you answered? 40. Into how many is the correct mark? 4. And what is the difference between both? Difference between the total marks you got is 135. Divided by correct 4 marks, wrong minus 1. So how much is the difference? 160 minus 35, 25 divided by 5. 5 questions. So number of wrong questions are 5. If wrong questions are 5, then how many correct questions will be there? If wrong questions are 5, total 40 questions, right? If wrong are 5, then how many are correct? If wrong are 5, how many are correct? 35. See, same process. You got the same answer. So instead of doing that much, you can always apply this. Neha, here you should take +1. That is correct. If you are following this trick, you should take +1. Or you can take like minus of -1. For this trick, you can take it. See, what is the answer? 35. You get the same answer. Any kind of questions of this model, you can apply this trick. But this will give you only the wrong one. By using the wrong one, you can just subtract to get the correct. Okay, this is one short trick you can apply. Yes. Are you all clear? Do you all understood the short trick also? Are we clear with this? Have you understood all the questions that we have discussed? These are some of the questions which are repeated more. I have placed some of the questions which is repeated more many times in Hexaware. Okay, these are some of the questions, and flowchart is one question. Do you have any doubts in this till now? Are we clear? Once do respond. I think we solved around 10 to 11 questions. Is it everything clear? Yes. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So now one of our trainer will join and he will continue the session. So just stay for a second.
Yes. So, hello everybody. Good evening. Am I audible and clear? Can you just respond in the chat box, everybody, so that I can just check and then start. Guys, come on. Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible? I need your responses, everybody. All right. Voice is low. Okay. Am I audible now, everybody? Is my voice is clear? Is it completely all right now? Yeah. What about others? Are others are like able to hear me? Yes, that is great. Sneha, only you have the issue here. Others are completely all right with my audio levels actually. So kindly leave and join. So yeah, just give me 1 minute, everybody. I'll just check my connection then. One or two people just mentioned that I'm not audible. I'll just check, okay. Okay. Now everybody, am I clearly audible and better? Yeah, that's great then. So yes, everybody, with that, let's quickly continue the session, everybody here. So my name is Sheikh Chand Basha. You can simply call me Chand. I'm an aptitude trainer in TalentBattle who conducts basically the three of the sections, that is quants, logical, and verbal. Yeah, as we have started with the Hexaware, so let's continue that. And in this session, the second part, we're going to cover all the three sections actually, including English. Look, these are the three basic sections that are asked in Hexaware. One is called quantitative aptitude, which is nothing but a mathematical ability skills, right? And second is nothing but the analytical reasoning. There is nothing but the logical reasoning. And the third is English, which is nothing but the verbal ability. Right, everybody? Yes. So this is what we're going to cover in this particular part, everybody. So kindly be very attentive. You're going to get good inputs. And let's see how exactly we are going to see and solve the questions. Right? So yeah, with that, let's quickly start with the very first question. Look, for your kind information, we have clearly taken the previous year questions. And if you're able to see, this is one such a question that we have collected from the examination. The first section is English, which have 20 questions. The second section is analytical reasoning, which again has 20. And the third is quantitative, which again has 20. So that says 60 questions and 60 minutes. Right, everybody? So kindly be very, very attentive. These are exactly the previous year questions, the recent year questions. So if you solve this and if you are able to do all the questions that says you have high chance of clearing this Hexaware exam even, which is going to be the same level in this year also. So I hope you all understand my points, everybody. Am I clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Am I clear, everybody? Yeah, that is nice. So let's do this, everybody, and let's try to solve this question. Now, as you already solved one flowchart question, which ma'am has explained, now try to do the same here and give me an answer for this question, everybody. The question is, at the end of the flowchart, which of the following boxes will have the lowest value? So after the end, the question is, box having the lowest value is what? Which box is having the lowest value? So you have exactly 1 minute of time, everybody. You can quickly do it and tell me what's your answer. One guys, quick. Yeah, Rishi, I hope our team has answered your question. Right, Rishi? And yes, any answers you have, yes, you can just share it quickly here. Rishi, if we have good amount of time, again, trust me, you can go through the foundation first, right? Now, if it is not really visible, here is this. I've just zoomed the question, everybody. I've kindly checked the numbers. Now, if you don't know the numbers are 14, minus 16, 0, minus 12, minus 14, 16, 12, minus 10, 10, and 18. The last number is 18, everybody. So quick. Any answers? Okay, some says box 2, but some says box 3. Okay. Look, I just wanted the box number. I don't want the value even, because the question is not depending upon the value. The question is just on the number, what numbered box. But still, you have to know the value definitely. So yeah, most of the people are saying second box. So let's quickly solve the second question, everybody. As in the first question, everybody. Look, given start. Let's start this flowchart, everybody. In the step A, what we have to do, divide the number in all the boxes by 2 and store the results in the respective boxes. That says, now people, let's quickly start from the first box. What is the first box? New number. Come on, quick, everybody. What is the first box? New number. I need your answers. By 2, I have to divide. So that gives me what number, everybody? The first number will be 7 and the second number will be exactly minus 8. 16, right? That is, yeah. So since that is minus 16, so that will be minus 8. And then 0 by 2 will give me 0. Minus 12 by 2 will give me minus 6. Minus 14 by 2 will give me minus 7. 18 by 2 will give me 8. Sorry, 16 by 2 will give me 8. 12 by 2 will give me 6. And this is minus 5. This is plus 5. And this is 9. Is that clear, everybody, as of now? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is that clear? Right? So the new numbers are again writing here 7, minus 8, 0, minus 6, minus 7, 8, 6, minus 5, 5, and 9. These are the 10 numbers, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, so let's start the next one. Now, so first thing is done. Now, the second section, second box, everybody, what we have to do, I need to check the condition. Is the number in the box 6 is lesser than number in the box 3? Now, the number in the box 6 is 8. Is 8 less than number in the box 3? Everybody, is 8 lesser than 0? Come on, everybody, is 8 lesser than 0? No. That says I need not to go with the yes condition. I can directly go with the no condition and check the third box. So in the third box, now what I need to do, everybody? Add number in the box 3 plus number in the box 4. Now, number in the box 3 plus number in the box 4 gives me 6 minus plus of minus 6 is going to give me minus 6. So step 6, step C, I got minus 6. Now, what I have to do with this minus 6, everybody? Put the result in the box 8. So the new value in the box 8 is going to be minus 6 years. Is that clear, everybody? People, is that clear? Sneha, others are not having much issue here. You can kindly check with your device dear, because others are not even having any issue with my voice if I'm not. Others, could you please respond once again? Is my voice completely low or it is okay to be adjusted? I hope I'm pretty much clear actually. Others, come on, if you respond, I'll quickly get to know what is exactly happening. Yeah, others are okay with it. All right then. So, yep. So try to just raise your audio levels, everybody, by just a few like decibels, if it is possible in on your devices. If not, let's quickly try to continue. Now, so that I have done. So that I have done in the box 8, there is done. Now, and then everybody, now I have to step 4. So in the what I have to do, the number in the box 8 minus the number in the box 9. So the number in the box 8 is minus 6. And I have to subtract with the number in the box 4. The number in the box 4 is what, everybody? Minus 6. So minus 6 plus minus of minus 6 going to give me how much, everybody? People, how much? Minus 6 minus of, because I have to subtract now. So number in, I'm sorry, number in the box 4 is sorry, number in the box 9. Yeah, number in the box 9 is 5. So minus 6 minus 5 will give me minus 11. So this minus 11 I have to put in the box what, everybody? This minus 11 I have to put in the box 4. So in the box 4 I have a new number called minus 11. Got it? Yes. Now, people, let's move on to the next one. Now, given divide number in the box 2 by number in the box 6. All right, everybody. Now, I have step E, which says number in the box 2 by number in the box 6. What is the number in the box 2? It's minus 8 upon number in the box 6 is 8. That's going to give me how much, everybody? Minus 1. And put this result in the box 7. So minus 7, sorry, minus 1 will be kept in the box 7, everybody. Now, end. So we have successfully completed the flowchart. Now, is there any doubt in the flowchart, my dears? If not, cease in the chat box. If yes, doubt in the chat box. Come on, quick, everybody. I need your answers. Rishi, I'll start verbal. Look, we have a combination of all the questions, so need not to worry, Rishi. We will have quants, logical, as well as verbal. Everybody, is it clear? Any mistake by any chance? I hope nothing. And everything went fine. Right, everybody? Now, the question is, what is the lowest value in which box? Now, everybody, you tell me, what is the lowest value of all the numbers we have here? People, the lowest of all the values we have here are what? Come on, everybody, quick. Tell me the lowest value, first of all. What is the lowest value? The lowest value here we have is how much, everybody? Come on, quickly tell me. Yes, I need exactly. Minus 11 is the lowest value. So that minus 11 is in which box number, everybody? The box number called 4, and that's where box number called 4, which is option C, is my answer. Is that clear, my dears, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is that clear, everybody? Sneha, kindly check your connection, dear. Maybe because of connection issues you are happening in Sneha, I totally can understand your problem, but still others are having no issues. So the issue is from your end here. So kindly check it and please settle down. Okay. I hope you can do that. And everybody, is this question is crystal clear? Please in the chat box if yes. Come on, everybody. Yeah, that is nice. All right, then. So let's move on to the next one, everybody. People, here is the next one. And a question from logical reasoning this time. Now you tell me, everybody, what's the answer for this question? A question from blood relations question. So find it. Second years. Everybody quick. Any answers you have? Come on, any answers? Harry is Mary's only brother. Mary is married to Henry. How is Henry related to? Sorry, how is Harry related to Henry? Rishi, it is not. I'm solving first quants, next logical, next verbal. We have a mix. So try to understand that. If you have any priority, you just can just quickly give to the priority to that point here. Yeah. Others, yes, nice. Now, yeah, as ma'am already discussed, the question levels are low to medium only. Hexaware questions levels are not tough actually to answer. These are low level to medium level of questions. So if you are clear with the concept, it's very easy to answer any question. But just some logic might you not get. That is why we are pushing from R and also everybody to help you. Now, coming to this question, everybody. Harry is Mary's only brother. Okay. Harry is Mary's only brother. Brother means is equals to. Now, who is the brother, everybody here? People, who is the brother? Harry is the brother or Mary is the brother? Exactly. Harry is the brother. So brother means a male. So it's a box, everybody. Correct. So Harry is Mary's only brother. Now Mary is married to Henry. Okay. This person called Mary. This is Harry. And Mary is married to Henry, it seems. So He. Now, as of now, I don't know whose gender is what because they just mentioned Mary, Henry, and Mary's only brother. Now, how is Harry related to Henry? Now, everybody, how is Harry related to Henry? Harry is Henry's what everybody? Henry's wife's brother. Wife's brother is what must be the answer, everybody? Wife's brother means the one and only answer that is possible is exactly brother-in-law, which is option C. Is that clear, my dears, everybody? Is that clear? Option C. Yes or no? Yes or no? Understood the point here? Yeah, that is nice. That is nice. Understood everybody here? That simple it is, everybody. So nothing much to worry about here. Right? You just need to identify the relations between and you just need to draw the family tree basically. So if you are good with the family tree, anything is simple, everybody here. Got it? That's good. Now do take a quick screenshot if you wanted. We'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to the next, everybody. Try to answer this. Okay, a question from time and work actually. So let's see how many can solve this. Any answer here? This is a question from time and work. Mathematical ability question. So let's check how many can answer this. People, the one who are watching on YouTube, kindly like stay till the end because even though it's coming for free for you, but still you have to understand there are some valuable inputs that's been given from our end. So try to take that inputs, everybody, and try to improve yourselves. Right? And masterclass students, you already know how easily you can answer such questions actually, if I'm not wrong. Now everybody given Emily and Alice working together can do a piece of work in 8 days. Okay. Emily and Alice can do a piece of work in how many days, everybody? 8 days. And given if Alice can only complete in 12 days alone, okay, Alice can only complete alone in 12 days. In how many days Emily can do the job? Okay, the question is days taken by Emily are how many? Now I know many of you will go with in this way called Emily plus Alice 8 days means 1 day work is 1 by 8. Now 1 day work is 1 by 12. So if together's work is 1 by 8 and individual work is 1 by 12, what will be like Emily individual work, everybody? How will you get that? Exactly, when you subtract equation 1 minus equation 2, everybody. So 1 by 8 minus 1 by 2 will give me the LCM as 96. 8 12s are 12 8s are. That's going to give me 4 by 96, which is 1 by 40, 1 by 24. So that says Emily's 1 day work is 1 by 24. Means how many days will it take to complete the total work, everybody? So total work is actually 1 unit in time and work, and that's going to give me X as 24 days. And this is basically the general method where everybody will take a form out of. Yes or no? Everybody correct or not? Am I correct, everybody? Whoever basically don't know the topic of time and work will mostly go through this way only if I'm not wrong. And say, sir, 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12 will give me 1 minus 1 by 24. Emily's 1 day work is 1 by 24 means, so Chansar, have you all discussed this fix and dashboard? Yes, Rishi, already these fix were discussed. Now, so how many days will Emily will take to complete the total work? Basically, total work is always 1 unit. Right, everybody? And that's going to give me X as 24. So the answer is 24 days. But this method is a regular method, everybody, and take a time taking process. So we have a shortcut here, everybody. Now, when this shortcut can be applied, I'll just let you know. Now, do one thing here. Take a quick screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, everybody, the shortcut is, remember, whenever we have such type of question, when two people working together will complete in some days and one single person completes in some other days, and the question is how many days the other person takes to complete it alone. Whenever such questions are asked, the shortcut is nothing at everybody. Days taken by the other person alone is nothing but, everybody, any idea? Any idea you have, everybody? Come on, quick. Come on, if you have any idea, you can just share me. Now, if you follow our TalentBattle, actually, this is the exact example or same kind of example I have solved there. You go through our TalentBattle Instagram page, we have created a shortcut reel on this also. And if you follow that, you would have easily answered this question, everybody. That is xy by y minus x minus y difference of x. That's it. Where x and y's are the given days, everybody. X and y's are given days. So that says, everybody, 8 into 12 upon 12 difference of 8. 8 into 12 is 96. 96 by 4 is 24 days, everybody. And there you go, option D is your answer. Isn't it really a nice method, everybody, if I'm not wrong? An amazing shortcut that definitely saves lot amount of time. Yes or no? Yes or no? People, what do you say? Look, this exact shortcut was used or was discussed in our TalentBattle like Instagram page. So if you follow such tricks, if you follow our TalentBattle also, you'll get to know many such tricks where you can use in the real lifetime examples. The Hexaware question same, utilize our same, like the Hexaware question can be solved by using the same example that we have considered. So that's how this method should be, everybody. Got it? Now others, is that crystal clear, everybody? Whoever are understood the point, is that crystal clear? See in the chat box. If doubt in the chat box. Come on, quick, everybody. Fast. Right? That is so nice. Now do one thing. Take a quick screenshot. We'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now moving on to the next one, everybody. Try to answer this. This is a moderate level question where you'll definitely have to try this with a good level of skill. So try to answer this question and tell me. Rishi, difficult level of Hexaware is easy to medium and TCS is medium to hard. So level 1 questions are rarely asked in TCS. So TCS mostly goes for level 2 or level 3 questions. That too in Ninja. In digital, they'll always prefer level 3 questions, right? And Hexaware, they'll prefer mostly level 1 or level 2 questions only. That is a basic difference to you, the difficulty level. Hope you got it. Yeah, and others, any answers? People, are you all getting the points? Francis, Alka, Faizan, Latika, Sahana, Priyanka, Sneha, Samiksha. Are you all getting the points or not? Yes or no? Yeah, that is very nice. That is very nice. All right, so try to answer this question, please. Nice people, very good. Okay, nice. Actually, this is a very good question to solve. Now, mostly people will solve with 15, 10, 7.5, 6, dash, 4.29. So if I'm not wrong, mostly people will start in this way. 15 minus 5 is 10 now. 10 minus 2.5 is 7.5. 7.5 minus 1 is 6. Sorry, minus 1.5 is 6. Then what is the next? In order to get this next, everybody, you have to understand the logic between these numbers. So now we will start doing, if I'm not wrong, plus 2.5. Minus 5 plus 2.5 can only give me minus 2.5. Correct, everybody? From here, if you do addition of plus 2.5, then only you get minus 2.5. Similarly, minus 2.5 plus what will give me minus 1.5, everybody? Any idea? People, you tell me. Minus 2.5 plus what will give me minus 1.5? Come on. Any idea? Exactly, plus 1, can I say it? Now, then what about the next one? Can I say any particular value over here, everybody? No, because this is not even making a sense. So whatever the logic you are trying in this manner is completely wrong, because the numbers are not in a proper manner. No, there is no such relation. What is this plus 2.5 and what is this plus 1? So there is no such particular link through all the question, through all the numbers we have here. Then what would be the other logic? Any idea? How many of you went in that way, everybody? Whatever I have suggested as of now. People, whatever the way that I have discussed, how many of you went with the same method? Tell me in the chat box quickly. Come on, everybody, me in the chat box quickly. Anybody who went with the same method? Yeah, see, there are a few people. You can totally relate. All right, then what is the correct way? Look, I'll tell you. Look, actually, not only the additions all the time, sometimes you have to do multiplication division also. Now, people, look, can I say 15 into 2 by 3 can also give me 10? Yes or no? Yeah, no, I know there are few people who went with the general method, but can I say the other method is 15 into 2 by 3 can give me 10? Because 3 ones are, 3 fives are, 5 ones are, 5 twos are will give me 10. Correct? Yes. Then 10 into what will give me 7.5 of the same way multiplication? Try to understand and tell me. 10 into what can give me 7.5? Come on, everybody. Can I say 3 by 4, everybody? Can I say it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody, can I say it or not? Because 4 ones are 4.5, 4.25s are. So 0.25 into 3 will give me 7.5, everybody. Yes, am I correct? Exactly. Now, so yeah, 2.5, my mistake. 2.5 will give me, so 2.5 into 3 will give me 7.5. So that clearly says I can use 10 into 3 by 4 also to get 7.5. Now, people observing the same, can you tell me what will be the next number then? 7.5 into what should give me the 6, everybody? Come on, quick, everybody. 4 ones are 4, 2.5s are, 2.5s are 3 is 7.5. So if you observe 2 by 3, 3 by 4. Now 2 by 3, 3 by 4, next should be what, everybody? Very simple, 4 by 5. Exactly. 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. So that says definitely the multiplication must be 4 upon 5. That's going to give me 6. So simply you tell me without much taking time, what should be the multiplication of the next one, everybody? What should be the multiplication of next one? 2, 3, 4. So the next one must be 5 in the numerator, and 3, 4, 5. The next one must be 6 in the denominator. So 5 by 6. So 6 gets cancelled, and the answer is 5. That says option A must be the answer. Isn't it really enough? A tough question to answer, everybody. A medium level, and I can say a hard level also if I'm not. Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. A very good question, basically. Understood, everybody? How good this question is actually? Yeah, so that's how. Look, not everyone will get it the first time. So basically, we will check only addition only at the first. When addition is not working, we'll try with different things. So trying with such different things, I got 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 6, and so on. If you want to cross check, you can cross check. 5 into what? Everybody should give me 4.29. Everybody, you tell me. 5 into what? 5 into 6 by 7. 5 6 are 30. 30 by 7 means 7 4s are 28 dot 20. 7 2s are 14. 60. Sorry, 30. 70 7 9s are 63. Understood, everybody? People, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. So we all got this. Yeah, that is so nice. Now do one thing, take a screenshot, everybody. We'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to the next. Answer this one, everybody. You have 1.5 minutes of time because this is also a moderate level of question. So try to answer it. People, you should be able to tell me which of the conclusion follows. Conclusion 1 follow, or 2 only follows, or 1 and 3 follows, or 1 and 2 follows, or 2 and 3 follows. So what exactly follows? So which conclusion follow or follows is the correct answer that you should give me. All right, everybody. So you tell me. Any answers? Yeah, Mihit, this will be uploaded. Need not worry. Some people, listen. Into means either greater than or equals to. So can I say into means greater than or equals to? Now, minus means neither greater nor smaller. Now, people, when neither greater is not possible and neither small is not possible, what is the only possibility, everybody? Tell me this one. Exactly, the only option that is possible is equals to. Similarly, dollar means what, everybody? Dollar means smaller than. And plus means either smaller or equal. So smaller or equal. And the last one, that is by. So slash means greater than. So these are the following conditions that they have given everybody. Now, people, given the statements. So let's go with the statement number 1, everybody. Statement 1 says V into W. Now, people, tell me, using V into W, what is the relation you can give between V and W? V is greater than or equals to W, because into means greater than or equals to. Yeah. Now, second statement, X minus W. minus says equals to. Now, when I said x is equals to w, that says w is also equals to x, everybody. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Acha, same question was asked Abhishek. See, everybody. So now let's learn Abhishek and see how exactly you can solve this question here. Right? Now everybody, the next one, third. What is third one, everybody? Third one says P dollar X. P dollar X means dollar means what, everybody? Dollar means less than that. So when P is lesser than X, walk into the relation between X and P given, everybody. Abhishek, tell me, dear, since you have already seen this question in the examination, now let's see whether you can do it or not. Others, quickly give me. When P is less than X, what is the relation between X and P? X must be greater than P. No. So X is greater than P. Understood, everybody? Yeah. Next. Fourth one. What is the fourth statement? K slash P. K slash means greater than. When K is greater than P, now what is the relation between P and K, everybody, that I can give? People, what is the relation between P and K? Exactly, lesser than. When K is greater than P, P must be lesser than K, so lesser than K. So using the statements, this is what you have to do, Abhishek and others. People, if you don't know the method, this is what exactly you must do in the inequalities. This question is from inequalities topic. Inequalities. Inequalities means we'll have only greater than, less than, greater than, equals to, lesser than, equals to, is equals to. So using the statements, you must always give the relation. So what you have to do with the conclusions, you must check whether the conclusion is correct or not in the relation that's been given, everybody. People, is the concept is that crystal clear, my dears, everybody? Come on, I want answers from you. Is the concept is clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, that's it. Now let's go with the conclusion number one. Conclusion number one says V into X. V into means V is greater than or equals to X. Now everybody, you tell me, is V greater than or equals to X is possible or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Definitely, when V is greater than or equals to W, W is equals to X, I can replace W now. So V greater than equals to X is possible. So conclusion one is true. So one is true. Now what about the conclusion two, everybody? Conclusion two says P dollar V. Dollar represents less than. Is P less than V, everybody? People, is P less than V? Yes or no? Look, the relation, actual relation is V greater than equals to W greater than P. So then definitely says V must be greater than P. When V is greater than P, what is relation between P and V, everybody? P must be less than V, and yes, it is what is given. And that says conclusion two is also possible. So conclusion one possible, conclusion two possible. Now let's check conclusion three, everybody. So what does conclusion three says? Conclusion three says K slash W. What is K slash, everybody? K is greater than W. Now people tell me, is greater than W possible through this one? W is greater than P. P is less than K. Everybody enough, tell me, can I give a relation between W and K here using this? No, I cannot give a certain relation here because one thing is greater than the other and other thing is less than K. So I cannot give a perfect relation between W and K, everybody. Everybody, is that clear or not? Very simple, ma. When A is greater than B, B is less than C, you cannot give any relation between A and C. Everybody clear? Relation between A and C cannot be answered. So the same that I can apply here, and conclusion three is not. So what are the only conclusion that follows, everybody? People, what are the correct answers? Exactly. Conclusion one and conclusion two are correct. So one and two only follows is the correct answer. Is that crystal clear, my dears, everybody, how to solve such questions? Abhishek, is that clear, dear enough? Since you haven't able to answer the question in the exam, now did you get an idea how to answer such questions, dear? Now others who have thoroughly enjoyed or liked this solution or are liking these methods that you are dealing, kindly like the video and share to your friends so that they can also learn, everybody, from the same. Right? Abhishek, did you get it, by the way? Yeah. So what you have to do is, again, I'm telling you, through statements, build the relation for all the alphabets that are included, and using conclusions, check whether the conclusion is following in right in the statement or not. If it is right in the statement, it should follow. If it is wrong in the statement, it will not follow here. That's all job done. Easy peasy. Got it? That's nice. Now do one thing. Take a quick screenshot, everybody. We'll move on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to the next one, everybody. Try to answer this question. Yeah, this is question from a verbal ability topic. Everybody, a verbal ability topic. So let's see how many can answer this question. And this question is from a speeches topic. People, do you have any idea how many types of speeches are there? Do you have any idea how many types of speeches are there, everybody? One quick, I need answers. How many types of speeches? Exactly. There are two types of speeches. What are they? Direct speech and indirect speech. Right? So now I need to convert one direct into the indirect. Because whenever you have quotations for a statement, that says it's a direct. And whenever you have no quotations in the statement, that says indirect. So given a direct one, and you have to convert into a indirect one. So what is the correct option that is possible here? Everybody, quick. It is nice. Nice, Neha. And any other answers you have? Okay, it's very simple. I'll tell you. Look, you need to know some basic idea of how to convert one speech into the other. Okay, I'll give an idea. Everybody, this is like a blind rule you can follow everywhere. Remember, in the direct, if there is a word from the present tense into the indirect, it will convert into a past. For example, simple present in the direct will become simple past in the indirect. Similarly, present continuous in the direct will become what into indirect? Everybody, come on, this time you answer. People, since I gave you a hint, you answer for the second one. If the sentence is in present continuous in the direct, into the indirect, what will become? Come on, everybody, quick. I need answers from you, definitely. Any idea? Look, just now I have told you the word called present will be replaced by the word called past. So the answer for the present continuous will be what, everybody? Past continuous. Just the word called present will be current with the word called past. Understood, everybody? So using the same, first apply the tense rule. The question is, I am not feeling. I am not feeling is what tense, everybody? What tense? Present, I am. Continuous, ing. So the given tense is present continuous means, now you tell me, everybody, in the answer, in the indirect, what should be there? The answer should be in the form of past continuous, everybody. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, past continuous. Now, guys, let's check. She isn't, which is present continuous, which is not possible. So option A, B is gone. Now, people observe tonight. The word called tonight will become into word called what, everybody, in the indirect? That will become that night. So it should be that night only, not that last night. This is not possible. So in between option A and C, any difference, everybody? People, in between A and C, any difference is mentioned? Mitchell said, Mitchell says. Now, can I say says, everybody? No, you are reporting a sentence that is already done. So now you have to say that it's like a past sentence which you are explaining now that says it should be said only, which is option A must be the answer. Is that crystal clear, everybody, how to convert one tense into the other? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody, is that clear? Understood? Yeah, that's simple it is. Now do one thing, everybody. Take a quick screenshot. We'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a minute. I'm sorry. Screen got disconnected. All right, now I hope it is back. All right, dears. Now let's continue with the next one, everybody. Now tell me what is the answer for this question. Any answer for this question, everybody? One, yes, quick. Given almost millions of people gathered at the site to hear the singer's croon. Okay, Rishi, understood, but no need to worry regarding that. Since like I only practice, you don't have to worry much about it here. People, we have to do what? We have to choose the best replacement for the underlined part. So over here, the underlined part is this one, almost millions of people. Now, people, can you tell me which is the best replacement that is possible? If no replacement is possible, you can select option C. If no replacement is required, you can select option C, everybody, because a given statement and this one are same, everybody. So you tell me what is the correct answer. So you think there is no need of correction, right? That is very nice, but I'm super sorry, wrong answer. People, simple, what is this? You should take general example. Yesterday I told you in the teaser session when I'm handling, I hope some people would have joined. I told you them, take it generalized. Now people, when I want to say almost, now can I say almost everybody, what I can say, look, whenever I want to say almost, I should give a specific number, na? Yes or no, everybody, a specific number. For example, almost at 100 people got injured. 100 got injured. Can I say it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody, correct or no? Almost 100 got injured. So whenever I want to mention, I have to use a word called, that is the main person you are using almost now. Now, can I say almost hundreds were became homeless? Can I say it? Everybody, can I say it? Almost hundreds became homeless? No, I cannot say, because hundreds is many number. What exactly is almost? So you are not giving any of the specific number. And that's why you should use, whenever you are using almost, you must use a specific number. So that says it is not hundreds and all, it says almost a million people, not even almost million people. Almost a million. A million means 1 million. Is that crystal clear, my dears, everybody? I hope you are understanding this point particularly here. Why exactly that millions is not used? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Look, such points can only make you better and better in also verbal part, because only when we learn from someone or something or somewhere, then only we can be good at communication, right, everybody? So this is where the good platform that you can learn such things, everybody. Understand my point? Yeah, that's nice. So that says what must be the answer today, everybody? The answer is option A, almost a million people, which is 1 million in number. I cannot say almost million. Which million? 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Which million? So again, I have to give non-specific. This is non-specific, and that's why you have to use a specific called a million. So remember this rule, everybody. Whenever almost is used, you have to give a specific number. And everybody, that's what the basic rule here in this question. Yes, it's a very good question actually from mobile. If you are not known about this point, definitely go with the option C only. And everybody, yeah, Sneha, whatever the question from Hexaware, we have taken the same. So not every question can be asked for everybody's choice now. So we have to just solve the questions that are there, everybody. Right? Now moving on to the next one, try to answer this one. Yeah, this is also one good question from Once DS. See, every question that we have considered from Hexaware, 20 questions, 1 mark each. And the timer is also you're able to see here. That is quantity ability, aptitude also you're able to see here. So this is what we are doing for you. We are actually making you to learn the recent year questions so that you can such in a stage that you can answer on your own from the next time, everybody. Right? And the one who are watching on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe our video so that others also will get to know and your friends will get definitely benefit. Right? And if anybody wants to register to our masterclass sessions where everything will be discussed right from scratch to advance, you can just mention your name, everybody here, that you wanted to register. Our team will definitely communicate to you the required information. Come on, others, answer this one. Okay, I'll tell you. Look, Sansa spends 28% of her income on food and 22% on house rent. Sorry, thousand remains. And 2% of remaining income on miscellaneous. Miscellaneous means others. Now, if her savings at the end of a month is $280, find her total income and her, I'm sorry, not find her total income. If her total income is, if her income per month is $800, find the value of M, everybody. Find M. So M is where? Here. Now others, is the question clear now, everybody? Come on, everybody, others, quick. Is the question clear? I hope it is enough. So try to answer this, everybody, and tell me what's your answer. People, tell me one thing. Do you need to assume any value here? Is there any need to assume any value here? No, because already the initial income is also given now. So need not to worry there. So everybody, let's solve this question. People tell me income is $800. Let's say 800 rupees. If income is 800 rupees, everybody, her first spending number one is on water, is on food. And how much she is spending? She's spending 28% of her income, which is 800. That says how much should be the answer, everybody? 0 gets cancelled. 28 eights are how much? Everybody, 28 eights are how much? 160 plus 64 is going to give me 224. Yes or no? And the spending two, wait. Yes, dear, very good, Sneha. That's a very good point, actually. I'll tell you that why also. Now, why I'm doing in this way, I'll tell you. People, her spending is on what? 22% on house rent. Now, what most of the people do is, till now, 800 minus 224, you'll give me a number like 576. And you'll do 22% on 576, which is correct or wrong? Everybody, which is correct or wrong? Come on, everybody, quick. Tell me, is this correct one? No, this is definitely a wrong method to do. Why? Look, they did not say 22% on remaining. Na? Why you are taking the remaining part? Why? Who told you the remaining? So it is not the remaining actually. The 22% is on our income only. So my dears, what we can say is whatever the way you choose as of now is completely wrong. Then what is better? Correct, sir. Income is 800, no? Spending 1 plus spending 2 is on our total income only. So can I say 28% plus 22%, which is actually 50% of 800 is gone, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? 400 spent. Now, how much is the remaining now? The remaining income is 400. Now, what she's doing? She's spending M percentage on the remaining. So M percentage of remaining on miscellaneous. Now, do you know the miscellaneous? No. If her savings at the end is $280. Now, everybody, when you can say something called savings? Everybody, when income minus expenditure is nothing but saving, everybody. So can I say 800 is her income and minus 800 minus her expenditure. What is her expenditure? First expenditure is 400 And along with this m percentage of 400, everybody, the second expenditure, sorry, the third expenditure, first plus second is 400, and then the third is for m percent, and that is equals to income minus expenditure, which is nothing but savings. And savings is how much, everybody? $280. So this is nothing but 280. So solving this equation will give me m value, everybody. People, is that crystal clear, everybody, the logic? Yes or no? Yes or no? Income is 800 minus first two expenditure is 400 plus m percentage on 400, the third expenditure, that is equals to $280, the savings. Everybody must answer. Is the structure clear? Is crystal clear? Yes, dear, you are correct only. You are correct only. Yeah. But you haven't told me the final answer, dear. So let me check it, Sneha. I hope you have told her. If you have given, that is completely fine, dear. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I hope you understood, Sneha, till here. Yeah. Now, people, let's solve the equation. So solving the equation will give you what, everybody? So 800 minus 280 will give you how much? Everybody, 800 minus 280 will give you how much? Come on, everybody, quick, quick, quick. Can I say 520? So 520 is equals to 400 plus m percentage of 400. Correct, everybody? So 500 minus 400 will give me 80 is equals to m percentage of 480, 400. 5 8 ones are 85s are. Right, everybody? 1 minute. Did we do any calculation mistake anywhere, everybody? Come on, quickly let me know any calculation mistake that we have did as of now. As of now, if you have any, kindly let me know, guys. Any calculation mistake that we have made? Acha, correct, correct. This 400 I have missed now. This 400 I have missed. So 520 minus 400. 520 minus 400 is not 80, it is 120. 120 is equals to m percentage of 400. Right, everybody? So two zeros gets cancelled. 4 ones are, 4 30s are. So m is equals to how much, everybody? M is equals 30, which says m percentage is option D, 30%. Is that crystal clear, my dears, everybody? One of the finest questions, if I'm not wrong. Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody thoroughly enjoyed this question also, if I'm not wrong. Where can we apply for Hexaware? As of now, Sanya, it is not a question for a test for everybody. It is only for, if I'm not wrong, for a college specific as of now. If you have any such, we'll definitely update you, Sanya. And others, is that clear, dear? And Sneha, have you got your answer, dear? It is not 15, it is 30%. Clear why? Because maybe you did a calculation mistake somewhere or other. So that is why you haven't got the correct answer. But I hope now you got it, Sneha. And others, is that clear, my dears, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? One quick respond. Yeah, that is nice. Now do one thing, take a quick screenshot, everybody. 5 days ask from remaining solve from the 400. Acha, fine. Okay, I hope you understood now, everybody. I hope now you understood your mistakes, Neha. Yeah, that's good. Now take a quick screenshot, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now moving on to the next one. Okay, a question from profit and loss this time, everybody. So try to answer quickly. A question from profit and loss this time. Yes, Mihir Singh, have already mentioned you. It will be available, dear. The live will always be there on YouTube. Once it is live, it is not like Instagram where it get vanished. Live video will be in a form of the video totally. You can watch it any point of time after this live event. But I suggest you staying on live because you can get your doubts cleared or you can get more interaction than watching the recording. Right, Mehir? That is what I suggest. And others, any answer from your end for this question? Neeta sells her watch for 170 rupees at a loss of X%. If she sold it for 204 rupees, she would have not fought, she would have got a profit of 20%. Find the value of X. Okay, everybody. You don't know what is Neeta's cost price? People, do you know what is Neeta's cost price for what she bought? No. So let Neeta's cost price be X. If Neeta's cost price be X, first condition, everybody, first condition, Neeta sells her watch for 170 rupees at a loss of X% means, can I say the selling price is equals to, the selling price equals to cost plus loss, everybody, minus loss, everybody? Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no? Come on, everybody, can I say it or not? Or the masterclass students already know one point. Selling price always equals to overall percentage of cost price. So here the overall percentage is out of 100, you have lost X means it is minus X%. So can I say 170 is equals to 100% minus X% of CP? Yes or no? Yes or no? But everybody, look, very simple. Selling price is equals to cost price minus loss, dear. Cost price is always 100% of X minus loss is of X% of CP, everybody. Is that clear, my dears, everybody? That is why I have taken CP as common and I have written 100 minus X%. Got it? So this is equation number 1. What is equation number 2, everybody? If she sold at 204 rupees, she would have got a profit of 20%. People, can I say when she sold at a profit of 20%, her selling price is what is the overall percentage of the cost price this time? Everybody, I need answers from you. What is the overall percentage this time? Look, this time overall percentage is 100% and she got a profit of 20%. So 100 plus 20 will give me 120% of our cost price. So this time the selling price 2 is how much, everybody? The selling price 2 is 204 rupees and 120% of cost price. Now again, everybody, CP is same in both the cases, right? Now, how can we answer this? People, how can I get the value of X? Very simple. Can I do 1 by 2, everybody? Equation 1 by 2. So equation 1 by 2 will give me 100% minus X% into CP by 120% of CP is equals to 170 by 204. Now CP gets cancelled, percentage gets cancelled. All I have is 100 minus X by 120 is equals to 170 by 204. Right, everybody? And can I cancel with any value? 4 5s are, 4 1s are, 4 30s are, right? And then 3 10s are 30, 3 27s are, sorry, 3 7s are 51, 17 1s are, 17 10s are, and 10 10 100. So 100 minus X is equals to 100. So what is X, everybody? X is 0. So X is 0 means the value of the X over here, the loss is 0%. That means the cost price is actually equals to selling price. Everybody, is that crystal clear, my dears, everybody? People, she have got it for free of the cost action. Is that clear, my dears, everybody? Sorry, let the cost price be cost price only. So her loss in the second is 0 rupees. She did not lose anything. Whatever she bought, the same she sold. Is that clear, everybody? A wonderful question, an amazing method if I'm not wrong. Yes or no? Yes or no? Mate, no problem, dear. That's good. All the best for that also. Clear. And everybody, is this question also clear to answer? How exactly we can solve such questions and all? right? So remember, overall percent is always 100% plus or minus profit or loss percentage. If it is profit, you add to 100%. If it is loss, you subtract from 100%. That's it. So here in case one, since it's loss, 100% is minus x. Since here 100% is plus, this time profit 100 plus 20 will give me 120% of cost price. Got it, everybody? Understood this point? Yeah, good one. Take a quick screenshot. We'll monitor the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to the next. Answer this one. So this is question from verbal. Let me answer everybody. Quick, try it. Something is better than nothing. Na? Just try it. The can't we use. It is not about unique, dear. Who said the should be used only before unique ones? Before unique. It is not just unique. There are certain rules to use the word called the. The should be used before musical instruments. The veena, the guitar, etc. etc. The should be used before holy books. The Ramayana, the Quran, the Bible. The should be used before introduced items, already introduced elements, right? And the can be used before a class of items, right? For example, the dog is a clever animal. So when I represent the entire class, so before representing the entire class, representing the entire class of a kind, class of a kind. For example, the dog is a clever animal. Now, people, am I talking about only one particular dog? Everybody tell me, am I talking about only one particular dog? No, I'm talking the entire classification of dog. Every dog is a clever animal actually. So that's why the dog, because here dog is representing the entire class of a kind. So there are such rules that you have to use before the. And here he came here looking for dash same red folder. People, tell me, look, basically, do you know where A will be used? Where A will be used? A will be used before consonant sounds, not consonants, consonant sounds. And will be used before vowel sounds. The will be used before such rules I have told you, the rules. Then here, first of all, the A and an can only be used before singular entities. Singular entities. Now I know red folder is a singular entity, but can I use for a same red folder? I can definitely not use an because S is a consonant sound. So an is not all possible. So either it should be A or the or no article. Now everybody, what do you say? Which is the correct answer? An is not all possible, ma. So A or the or no article is required. What do you say, everybody? Come on, quick. One last time. Give me your answers. That is very good, actually. Now, not C, dear. I'll tell you why. Look here. He came here looking for, he's searching for something. For what he's searching? For the same red folder. So it's very specific to something, na? It's very specific. So the will always be used whenever a specific element is also there. Specific. Right, everybody? Not just unique. Of course, before unique we'll use the sun, the earth, etc., etc. But before specific entities also, which are mentioned Mentioned is nothing but the introduced. For example, I'm going to visit the doctor who saw me earlier. I'm going to visit the hospital which treated me earlier. I'm gonna go to the same hospital, full stop. Yes, you can use. So you have, why you are using the word called same? Because you are talking about one specific one. Na? That's why the article must be the here, which is option D is the answer. Is that crystal clear, everybody? Why the is used there? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody, hope you are completely understanding the points that were discussed, everybody here, and how much important they are. Are you getting the importance of that too? Yes or no? Yes or no? Exactly, that's what it told me here. Since the word called same is there, I should definitely use the word called thou only, because same talks about something that he wants particularly. Same talks about particular, which is specific. So specific before, we always use the. Got it? I hope you all understood the point, everybody. That is nice. Now do one thing, screenshot, we'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No problem, Sneha. I'm here to help you. So definitely, whenever it is required for concepts for some small points, we can definitely discuss the concepts, but not for every question that is possible. So wherever it is possible, I'll definitely tell you the basic concepts also. Right? Yeah. Moving on to the next. We'll answer this question, everybody. Come on, everybody. Any answer here? Okay, some says option D. That's good. Let's check. Now, people, yesterday in the thesis physics only have told you some alphabets. All the alphabets will have their place values. Do you know that, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? The place values. Yeah. Now, so you tell me for i's, what are the place values? I, look, I will tell you some of the rules to remember. I is actually 9. How to remember 9? When you write I in the cursive manner, it's like a number called 9. So I is 9. ABC, so that is very simple. Now, E has 5 lines in it, so E can be 5. That's how I remember. Now, next is KAG. K for Kings 11 Punjab, so I'll remember K is 11. Kings 11, K for Kings 11 Punjab. So Kings are 11, so K is 11. A is 1. G, already we have a 7 inside it. So G is nothing but 7, everybody. And that's why I remember. Now next, NXJ. NXJ. Now, N is November 14, I'll remember, which is like a special day, November 14, Children's Day. So N is 14. Now, X is XYZ. So last third one, which is 24 number. J, E Jyoti, I'll remember. So basically, E Jyoti is a name. You can remember as your friend name, something like that. E is 5, already you know. Now, the other things are nothing but the multiples of 5. J, second multiple, so 10. O, third multiple, 15. T, fourth multiple. Y, fifth multiple. So, J is 10. Now, next you wanted. Okay, next you wanted. And then last is also given. WOS. W, when you rotate, it's like 3 at the last, that is 23. O, E Jyoti, third name, so third multiple is 15. Yes, sir. When you close the side boundary, it looks like 9, so it is again 19, because already 9 is I. So it should be 19. Now people, now it's very simple. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14. 2, 3, here it should be 4. So 14 plus 4 is 18. Now I can cross check. Plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, it should be plus 5. Yes, hence proof. So my answers start with R. Now option B and D are not starting with R. That says option B and D are eliminated. Everybody, is that crystal clear till here? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, everybody. Is that clear or not? Come on, quick, quick, quick. So is that very easy also to remember such rules, everybody, like this? Yes, it's always a pleasure to learn if I'm not wrong such questions. And everybody, now similarly, 3, then it is minus now. Why it is minus? Now actually, here everybody, what you can do is 1 can actually be taken as a 27. Can I say that? Everybody, can I say that? 1 can also be 27 because A, B, C, and so on, Z. When Z is 26, A is 1. When A is 1, Z is 0. When Z is 26, A can be 27 also now because 26 and 27. So 27 minus 3 is 24. Now, similarly, if you do observe here, we can take 23 as what, everybody? 27, 28, 29. Yes or no? Because 27, 28, and C is 29 also. So 29 minus 2 is going to give you 27. Hence proved, everybody. People, have you all understood how amazing this question is actually? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? So the second row is 29, 27, 24 dash 15. 29 minus 2, 27 minus 3. So 24 must be what, everybody? 24 minus 4 will give you 20. So 18, 20. 18 is R, 20 is T. The answers start with RT, and yes, both options are starting with RT only. Now let's check the last. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 3. So definitely next is plus 4. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 is N. So the answer must be RTN, which is option C. Isn't that a crystal clear question, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Understood the point? Yeah. Or you can save your lot of time by just checking with the last one only. Everybody, is that clear? Why? Because however R is same now, R is same, and T is also same. Why to check with the middle one then? You can directly go with the last one and check the last one, everybody. Is there also point clear? Yes, that can also be done, and that should be done to save time. Got it? Understood, everybody? Yeah, that's good. Now do take a quick screenshot. We'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Students who are watching on YouTube, as said, kindly like this video if you are really enjoying the session, really enjoying the video, and do share it to your friends so that they also don't miss such good content, good things and all. And everybody, now moving on to the next, try to answer this one. One more from series question. Any answer? Any answer here? Look, 345, 386, 429, 476, 529, 520, and question mark. Now, people, 345 to 386. How much is the addition? How much is the addition? Now, 5 plus 1 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. So 345 plus 41 will give me 386. Correct? Now, similarly, 386 to 499, how much is the addition? 6 plus 3 is 9. No carry on. 8 plus 4 will be 2. So 386 plus 43 can give me 429. Similarly, 43 plus what will give me 476, everybody? 9 plus 6, 7 will give me 16. 2 plus 1, carry on 3. So 3 plus what will give you 7 plus 4. So it's like a series called plus 41, plus 43, plus 47. Now, can you say here it is plus 2, here plus 4, so here plus 6, everybody? Can you say like that? Let us check, everybody. If it is plus 6, 47 plus 6 should be 53. So can it be 53? Let's check. 6 plus 3 is 9. All right. Now, 7 plus 5 is 12. So yes, sir, that is correct. So next should be what, everybody? Plus 8. 53 plus 8 will be 61. Right? So 529 plus 61 will give you definitely 590. Correct or not? Yeah. So the next should be what, everybody? Plus 10. 61 plus 10 will give me 71. So 591 plus 71 will give me 2, 16, and 6. That's going to give me 662. But that is not there, everybody. Why? People, any mistake we have did? Any mistake we have did, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, any idea where we have went wrong? Or is there any other option? Look, I definitely have an answer. So you just write and tell me what is the correct way, or what or where you exactly went wrong. Think, everybody, think. Any answer, everybody? Okay, we did a calculation mistake. We did a calculation mistake. What is a calculation mistake? Exactly. It's actually 590. 590 plus 71 will give me 661. That says my answer is correct. Option D is the correct answer. Is that clear, everybody, my dears? Now? Or you actually need not to do this one also. You can say plus 41, plus 43, plus 47. By so far, you should understand that these are prime numbers. Everybody clear? So someone might not know the prime numbers now. So for them, this way will help. Like 41 plus 2, 43, 43 plus 2, 47. Sorry, plus 4, 47, 47 plus 6, 53, 53 plus 8, 61, 61 plus 10, 71. So for others who don't know the prime numbers, this can help you. But if you know the prime numbers, it's very simple. 41, 43, 47, 53, 61, 671. Right, everybody? So 71 should be added, and 590 plus 70 will give me 661, and that's option D. Is that clear, my dears, everybody? Understood the point or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Got it? Yeah, that's nice. Now do one thing, take a screenshot, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now moving on to the next one, everybody. Try to answer this. Come on, everybody. Look again. Trust me, this one such good question already we have seen yesterday from TCS the same time. Or recently also we have seen like ICE question, that RNT something, that question. The same. Coding and decoding is all about numbers. So now remember how I'll solve this type of questions. I'll not even write these words. Land KYK is image, which is waste of time. Instead of writing these words, I'll write numbers. Land 12, L is 11, so 12 kind of rhyme. A is 1, November 14, so 14, A, B, C, D, so D is 4. K, Kings and Punjab's 11, Y is last one, second one, 25, K is Kings and Punjab, Z is last one, 26. So this is how I'll write, everybody. Now, LAND is coded as KYKZ. So now I'll find out the pattern. -1, 12 -1. Now I told you 1 can also be 27. So 27 -2, 14 -3, and this one can be again 20. What, everybody? 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30 -4 is 26. Yes or no? Everybody, is it clear? So it is not +1 +2 +3 +4. It is -1 -2 -3 -4, everybody. I hope you understood your mistakes. Got it, everybody? Now, so using the same code, maze then be called a water. Maze 13, M is middle. The middle number of all is 13, everybody. M for middle, middle is 13. 26 middle is how much? 13. So A is 1, A, B, C is 3, E is Ejoti, so E is 5 lines. Right, everybody? Now, so doing the same, 13 -1, 12. 12 is L. So option A is gone. Now, L is same. And now I'll go with the second alphabet, everybody, that I can check. Or third alphabet that I can do, because third alphabet, everything is different. So let me check with third alphabet. -1 -2 -3. 3 -3 is 0. 0 means what, everybody? Z. So my answer start with L, and third it should be Z, and that's his option D is my answer. Is that clear, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? So much time saving process also. Hope you understood the point. If you want to cross check, 1 can also be written as 27. 27 -2 is 25. 25 is Y. 5 -4 is 1. 1 is A. So answer is Liza, option D, everybody. Easy peasy lemon squeezy it is. So when you can answer, when you know the alphabetical place values. The alphabetical place values. So this we have discussed in our foundation training sessions. Right, all the alphabets, A to Z, everything we have some or the other rule to remember. Like N is November 14, so 14, K is Kings and Punjab's 11, right? And E is E, 5 lines of 5. Likewise, all the alphabets were discussed. Got it, everybody? Oh, that's good. Take a quick screenshot. We'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move on to the next. Answer this, everybody. Any answers you have here? Okay, everybody, let me look. These questions are from the topic called syllogisms. Right? I hope you have heard the name syllogisms. Right? Now, how syllogisms are solved? Using Venn diagrams, like circles. Now, intersection, null set, universal, right? That's now all bacteria are microbes. Okay, all bacteria are microbes. Can I say this, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody, come on, quickly respond as of now. Is that clear? All bacteria are microbes, right? Now, so next one is what, everybody? I'm sorry, just a minute. Yeah, next one is what, everybody? Some E. coli are bacteria. Look, some E. coli are bacteria means now without disturbing M, can I draw any circle of E. coli? People, you only tell me without disturbing M, is it possible to draw E. coli circle? Tell me without touching, disturbing means without touching M or microbes, can I draw the E. coli circle? Yes, sir. How? Like this, sir. This, sir. Now, is there a relation between bacteria and E. coli? No, but there is a relation given. A statement says some are there. So this is not at all possible without a connection. So that is definitely a connection should be made between E. coli and also microbes. That says what, everybody? Can I say this is the picture perfect, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? For example, look, I can tell in this way. All bacteria are microbes and some some bacteria are equally, everybody. Can I say this for sure? Yes or no? Yes or no? So yeah, both are possible like this all. Now, so conclusion one, what does conclusion one says? All microbes are equally. Now people tell me, is all the microbes are equally? Everybody, what is the relation between microbes and E. coli? Only some microbes are equally, na? Some of the microbes are equally, not all. Right? So option A is wrong because the actual relation should be some. So option A is gone. Some E. coli are microbes. Everybody, is this possible or not? Some of the E. coli are microbes, yes or no? Yeah, definitely. Now, no E. coli are microbes. Huh? This is not at all true because some E. colis are microbes. That says, since one of these is possible, why none of these follows correct? So this is also wrong option. That says only option B is the correct one. Is that crystal clear, my dears, everybody? How to solve such syllogisms questions? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Understood the point? Right? That is nice. Now take a screenshot, everybody. Modern this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go on to the next. Try to answer this one, everybody. A verbal ability question. What everybody, quick, try it. Any answer? Look, very simple. You have to again replace the word which is underlined. The underlined word is build. So that is what you have to replace. People, it's very simple. Everybody observe the tense. That is so simple. Look, we got to the cabin, okay, unpacked our things, build a campfire. Now, build is what tense, everybody? Is it a present tense or a past tense? People, for example, when you say we build this building, we build this or we build this bridge. Now, what tense is it? We build is talking about the simple present tense, na? Simple present tense is this. But people tell me, do I need a simple present tense? No, not possible. Why? Because already we got to the cabin unpacked. So already both the previous tenses are in simple past. How can you make suddenly from a simple past to simple present without any full stop? If it is there a full stop, I can change. But commas never change the tense, everybody. Remember, when you are talking a sentence, one sentence should be of same tense. Same tense. If you are changing sentence, that means you are using a miscommunication. You are giving a wrong statement in your communication. So that says everybody, sir, but there is no relation between equal and microbes. Mihir, here, directly they won't give. That is why we have to form now. That is what I'm telling you. For example, here, some E. coli are bacteria. Let's say this is E. coli and let's say this bacteria. Okay, I'm using this statement first. Some E. coli are bacteria. Now, all the bacteria are microbes means without touching this circle. Now, can I say this is the correct, everybody? Mihir, you only tell me. Can I say this circle is correct? All bacteria are microbes? No. What about this part? Have you included this part? No. There should be connection between E. coli and microbes. Then only you can draw for bacteria and microbes now. So this is the only diagram that is possible here. Is that clear, Mihir, enough clear for you? I hope I answered your question. So without disturbing E. coli or bacteria, you cannot draw the microbe circuit. So that is why you are indirectly getting a relation between E. coli and microbes. So they won't give directly here. You have to form using the statements given. Now coming to here, build is a present tense. Build is also a present. Builds is singular. Build is plural. We build. He builds. Right, everybody? He builds. So all these are singular. So this is a present only. Now built, building. Do I want any continuous tense? Everybody, do you want any continuous? No. So no correction required. No correction is required. That is why option B is gone. Builds is present, so it not possible, and that's why built. Built is says past, somewhere in the past. He built the building. He built the bridge when somewhere in the past. Is that clear, everybody? People, how simple and how amazing these points are. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Look, you can only answer such questions when you know certain rules. So rules are rules in English, and if you know got to know the rules, it's very simple. You can answer any question actually. Right? Mihir, no means what? I did not get your question. No means what? Acha, you're answering for fine, fine. There is a lag between the YouTube part and the Zoom. So since I'm on Zoom, there is a lag, Mihir. So your response now I got it. So you are saying no because you cannot draw the relation without disturbing the equally. So yeah, that you are correct. Hope you understood now. Now everybody clear here? This question? Yeah, that is nice. Now do one thing, take a screenshot, we'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll move on to the next one, everybody. Try to answer this, people. Come on, quick, you can do it. Okay, so can I? All right, everybody, let's see. For example, don't worry about 15 sides because you cannot draw a polygon of 15 sides. Let's draw a polygon of 4 sides. Everybody, this is a polygon of 4 sides. Let's minimize. I told you, generalize things. You simplify things. So polygon of 4 sides. Now tell me, everybody, how many triangles you can form? First, tell me, to form one triangle, how many points are required? Everybody, how many points are required? Tell me. How many points or how many vertices are required? Exactly, I require any three of these four vertices. Three vertices I require. Correct, everybody? Three vertices. Now, to form one triangle, I require three vertices. Means there are four such points. Out of four such points, how many triangles you can form? Now, if you want to draw, you can draw like first triangle, second triangle, third triangle, and then fourth triangle. Yes or no? Using these 3 points, using these 3 points, using these 3 points, and using these 3 points. Or four you have like four, 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 four. Correct or not, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? People tell me, is this correct or not? Versus triangles. Right? This is the fourth point now. Okay, this is the fourth point. Now, so, but can you draw 15 such sides and make everybody like this one by one? No, it is impossible to do. So that is why we have a shortcut or the application called permutation combination. Look, you're able to see very clearly here 15C3. That clearly says that application of permutation combination have been used, everybody. People tell me, when you have 4 points as total, which is n, and the selected number of points which are r as 3, what is the number of combinations you can do, everybody? NCR, which is nothing but 4C3. So 4C is nothing but 4C1, which is 4, everybody. And there you go, the 4 possibilities. Similarly, when you have 15 points in total as n, and how many such points you need, everybody, to form one triangle? Exactly 3 points. So total triangles are how many, everybody? Total triangles are how many? Total triangles are NCR, which is 15C3, right? And that's his option A must be the answer. Is that clear, everybody, my dears, everybody? This concept part. Will this concept example, is that clear? I hope you all have thoroughly enjoyed and understood this example, everybody. Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Because without this example, it's quite difficult to understand the point, right? That's nice. Now do one thing. Take a quick screenshot. We'll move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now moving on to the next one, everybody. Try to answer this one. Yes. Any answers, please? Any? It's a good question actually to solve. Any answers you have? Okay, very few people have responded. So let's check. People, actually, this was simple question. The sides of a rectangular field of area. Okay, there is a rectangular area which has an area of 726 meters square, and given the sides are in the ratio of 3:2. So sides are nothing but length is to breadth, everybody. So now you guys tell me, when length is to breadth is 3:2, what is the value of length? I've told you multiple times to convert ratio to value. What is the length? Come on, everybody, quick. Anybody knows that? Anybody does remember that? Exactly. That is 3x. Already we have discussed this. Then what is the breadth, everybody? That is 2x. Value from or ratio from value, everybody. Ratio to value. Now I know that given length into breadth will give me 726 meters square now. So 3x into 2x is going to give me 726. 6x square is equal to 726 means 6 ones are 6, 1, 2, 6 twos are 12, 6 ones are 6. So x square is equal to 121 means x is equal to how much, everybody? Square root of 121 means x is 11. If x is 11, find one of the sides, either length or breadth. Length will be what, everybody? 3 times of x, which is 33. And breadth will be what, everybody? 2 times of x, which is 22. So either 33 should be given or 22 should be given. Now 33 not there, 33 not there, 22 not there. None of the mentioned options. Let's check with the last. Yes, 22, which is breadth is given actually. Is that clear, my dears, everybody? How to answer such question? Now? Yes or no? Yes or no? Understood the point here? Yeah, it's a very decent question actually. No need to worry much. No need to think much. Just you need one point, that is conversion of ratio to values. So remember, whenever you have a is to b, the values are ax, bx. Remember, these are the values. You can use them for subtraction, addition, multiplication, etc., etc. But you cannot directly use 3 and 2 for addition, subtraction, multiplication. You can use 3x and 2x for any multiplication, subtraction, division, whatever, because you are taking a value here, 3x and 2x, some common multiple. Right, everybody? Got it? Screenshot, move on to the next. Move on to the next one. Answer this. The answer. Charlie and Courtney are two cyclists doing the same journey by traveling at the rate of 12 kilometers per hour and 50 kilometers respectively. Find the length of journey if Charlie takes 24 minutes longer than Courtney. Okay. They're asking about the distance they are cycling. What is the same journey of distance? How much? How to solve this? A very good question, actually. Very good. Top notch level. We can say a medium to hard level question. This is medium. Yeah. Not much difficult, but if you get just that idea, it is very simple. Look, don't write everything. Speed of Charlie, speed of the other person, time is this one. Don't write all these things. Just directly write one step and try to solve from that. What is it? Now, people can I take, can I tell? Time taken by Charlie is 24 minutes longer than time taken by Courtney, everybody? People, is this line crystal clear or not? Yes or no? Come on, everybody. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because if Courtney takes 5 minutes, Charlie takes 24 plus 5, 29 minutes. If Courtney takes 10 minutes, Charlie takes 24, 24 plus this one. Is that clear, everybody? 24 minutes longer than. Got it? So Charlie should be taking more time. So that means if Courtney is 5, Charlie will be 29. If Courtney is 6, Charlie will be 13. Yes, everywhere Charlie is more than Courtney only. So can I write from this equation called time taken by Charlie minus time taken by Courtney is equals to 24, everybody, 24 minutes. Now, time is nothing but distance upon speed of Charlie by minus distance upon speed of Courtney is equals to 24 minutes. Now, I can say definitely distance is constant. Distance traveled by Charlie is equals to distance traveled by Courtney because given same journey. So these are same. So since these are same, I'll take D everybody as common. So 1 by speed of Charlie is 12 minus speed of Courtney is 15. And these are in terms of kilometer per hour is equals to 24 minutes. Now everybody, can I continue with 24 minutes like that? People, you only tell me, can I continue with 24 minutes? No, not possible. I have to convert 1 hour is 60 minutes. Then 1 minute is 1 by 60th of hour. So 24 minutes will be what, everybody? 24 by 60 hours now. So 24 by 60 hours. Is that clear, everybody? So D into 12 and 50, the LCM is 60. 12 fives are 15 ones are is equals to 24 by 60 hours into this will become kilometer per hour. So hour gets cancelled. And that's how much, everybody. No need to convert into 5 by 18 or 18 by 5. We are converting in terms of kilometers now. So I'm converting minutes into hours. I want kilometers. Then why will convert kilometer per second? I hope you understood the point, Abhishek. So need not to convert there, dear. 60 gets cancelled. 5 minus 4. I'm sorry, 15 fours now. Yeah. 5 minus 4 is 1. So D into 1 is equals to 24 kilometers. So what is the value of D, everybody? D is 24 kilometers. Is that crystal clear, everybody, this question? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Understood this point enough? Clear, everybody? Understand your mistakes also, others? Yeah, that is nice. That is good, everybody. Now, so people, just in a few minutes, we are going to start the technical too. So do not miss that content also. So we'll just continue with one more question, right? Now, take a screenshot if required. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move on to the next. Yeah, everybody try this question. People, I'm suggesting you not to leave because yes, technical is about to gonna start so soon, everybody. Come on, everybody, quick, fast. Any answers you have? No answers. Okay, that's good. One answer I got. That is nice. Now, people, I know what you'll do. Tom is to Dave is to Jordan is given as 4 is to 5 is to 7. Means I hope you'd have taken like this. Tom age is 4x. What age? Whenever they say is means this ratio is what age everybody? Present age, or past age, or future age? Everybody quickly tell me. Whenever they say is must always be talking about the present ages only. Is that clear, my dears, everybody? So these words play a very crucial role in terms of ages, my dears. So what age they were. So percentage of T is 4x, percentage of D is 5x, and percentage of J is 7x. And given if the sum of their ages is again present, everybody. So the sum 4x plus 5x plus 7x is equals to 176. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16x is equals to 176 means 16 ones are 16. 1 6, 16 ones are 16. So x value is 11. If x value is 11, everybody, the question is find Tom's age. Tom age is what, everybody? Tom's age is what? Tom's age is 4x. So 4 into x is going to give me 4 into 11, which is 44, everybody. Is that correct? Is that correct? Yes. But everybody, there is no need to do all these points. There is only one such point, one line answer that you can get it. So can everybody, can I tell you such a beautiful trick? Can I? A wonderful trick that is awaiting for you. Yeah. Now let me, people, it's very simple. It's called option verification. Now do one thing. Take a quick screenshot of this general method, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, what is the shortcut? Very simple. People, the question is Tom's age. So all the options are actually Tom's age, everybody. Yes or no? Yes or no? Tom's present age only. Yes or no? Now, people, I already know that Tom age in the ratio must be a multiple of what, everybody? People, Tom's age must be a multiple of what, everybody? Come on, quick. Must be a multiple of 4. Option A, 44. Yes, it's a multiple of 4. Option B, 55. No, it's not a multiple of 4. Option B is gone. Option C, 77. No, it's again a not multiple of 4. So option C gone. Option D, 66. No, again not a multiple of 4. So option D is also gone. That's his only option. A is a correct answer, everybody. Isn't it really an amazing technique, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? People, hope you understood this point. Got it? Yeah. Or you can also do one more thing. Look, this is applicable throughout every single question on like ages. Everywhere you can apply this, but only for this question, as in this model, this question or this model, what you can do is, given sum is 176. Out of 176, Tom age of 4 parts. So how much will be it? It's going to be 4 4s are 16, 1 6 4 4s are 16. So Tom's age will be 44. You can also do that. Is that clear, everybody? Yeah, Alka, I did the same. That's good. Everybody, is that clear? But this is such a method where you can apply for every question or every part of ages question. Got it? Understood this point, everybody? Right. Can I move on to the next one? Can I? Yeah, let's move on to one more, everybody. Answer this question now. Everybody answer this question. Quick, my dears. Any answer? No? All right. Now, everybody, look, this is basically a vocabulary question where you can answer if you know a good command over the vocabulary part. Right, everybody? Yes or no? Now, so what is the meaning of the word called camaraderie? Now, what is the answer? How can you tell me the answer? Exactly. The answer for this question is actually friendliness. But my question is, for how long if you just look, actually you would have Googled it, somebody. I'm not telling everybody. If you don't know the meaning, basically you'll try to Google it. But how can you remember this word for longer time is to do a mimic or a mimicry of this word. Look, do you know, I hope you all know the word called comrade, yes or no? I hope everybody here knows the word called comrade. Comrade means what, everybody? Comrade means a companion. A companion in terms of army or a war, or a partner, or we can also call it a friend. So comrade is a word used for friend, and there you go. The only option like friend is like a friendliness, everybody. Is that crystal clear, my dears, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Got it? Right? So yeah, so hope you have thoroughly understood the aptitude part, everybody, that's been discussed over here. So quants and as well as logical and as well as verbal, right? So now we'll just make the technical part into the picture. So try to be there and try to learn such different parts of the body. Yeah, common movie is also there. All languages, Hindi, English, Telugu, most of the language we have, and that is how you can remember the word for common also. And everybody, yeah. So it's time for the technical part, everybody. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed the session that we have discussed so far, right? So, and the people who are watching on the video, if you have thoroughly enjoyed, like it, share and subscribe to our channel for more such content. And yes, technical is going to start now, everybody. And yeah, there you go. Sir, you can continue, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Just confirm once, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are clearly audible to me.
Yeah,
And others
thank you,
are
sir. So is my screen visible to you guys? Just confirm once in the chat box. Okay, great. So good evening, students. I am Rohit from TalentBattle, and I welcome you all for the first part of technical MCQs and coding session for Hexaware preparation. Now, in this particular portion, we will be covering some technical pseudocode MCQs. And after that, we will also touch the coding questions. All the questions, whatever I am going to cover today, are all previously asked questions for the Hexaware process. So that will help you to understand what is the level of difficulty, what kind of questions they ask, what are the different topics that you need to prepare. So one by one, we will complete the questions. I will fully explain the concept. I will fully explain the workflow of the question and how you should figure out the answer. Parallelly, you can also work on those questions and figure out the answer, and you can then just map it. If you got the correct one, that will be great. Similarly, when it comes to coding, I will explain you the logical flow, that how you should go with the coding questions. Then what should be your process to be get followed, write down the algorithmic steps, analysis of the problem statement, and then we will start with the coding part. Then once the code is ready, we will also work on the understanding of each and every step of that code and how it will satisfy the provided test cases. So we will execute the code. We will check for all provided test cases also. So this will be the workflow of our session. So without wasting much time, let us begin with the first question of the pseudocode. Analyze the question properly and then try to figure out the correct option. So what will be the output for the following pseudocode? And the values are also given to us. A value is given to us, that is 7, B value is 4, and C value is again 4. Now, if you see the pseudocode, what is provided to us, there is a function which is accepting 3 parameters, A, B, C integer. And in the body of the function, if block is there, which is checking the condition based on the value B plus 8 less than 8 plus B. Now, there are 2 statements written under if block. Now, in the pseudocode question, it is very much important to understand the position of the statements. Now, these 2 statements are written inside the if block, means if this condition is true, then and then only, these 2 lines will execute and the value of B and A will get modified. Got my point? And after that, end if parameter is there. Once the if condition is completely done, then we have to return the final answer, that is a plus b plus c. Now in the statement, note parameter is also there. So if you are checking what exactly that symbol stands for, which is bitwise AND operator, which is going to compare the bits for the first operand with the corresponding bit of the second operand. And then if both the bits are 1, the corresponding result bit will be set to 1, otherwise it will be set to 0. But at the starting, we cannot finalize that we will work with that AND operator. It depends upon the result of the condition with the provided values. So we have to first check whether my if condition is true or false, and according to that, we'll go back to the processing part. So let's compare the things. The value of A is given to us, that is 7, B is 4, and C is also 4. So let's check with the if condition. If I will add the provided values, B value is given to us, that is 4 plus 8. This is less than 8 plus B. B value is again 4. So 4 plus 8 is 12, less than 8 plus 4, again 12. Now we know the boundary condition is not checked here with the operator. It is only less than. It is not less than equals to. So 12 less than 12 will result into false. And as the if condition is giving me false result, I will not go inside the if block to execute these two statements of B and A. I will go directly outside if, because the result of the condition is false. And then I will return the value of A plus B plus C. Means, according to the provided pseudocode, the value of B and A is not going to get changed. It will remain same, which is provided in the question. So final answer will be 7 plus 4 plus 4. And that equals to 15. And we have option B here. That is 15. Now the topics for technical MCQ. One of the student is asking that. So in our initial discussion about the Hexaware, we have already given you the analysis about the questionnaires. Whenever you are working on the pseudocode questions, majorly you need to work on the functions, then operators, especially bitwise operators. Then control flow statements, that is if else, then recursive functions. I have added one question related to recursive function also. So if you are aware about how exactly this concepts works, then it will be easy for you to work on the pseudocode questions. Actually, they are very easy, but you need to understand the flow of the question. Each and every question needs to be analyzed properly, and then you can figure out the output. So I hope the first question is clear to everyone, and how exactly the output 15 means option number B is calculated, which is the correct answer. And if the condition becomes true, maybe some other values we are using as per the question, it is not working. But if there is a modification in the question, then what will happen? The value of B and A will get modified with the help of those two statements, and then it will definitely going to affect the final result. But according to the provided case, my if condition is giving me false result, and due to that, I'm directly going outside if, and I'm calculating A plus B plus C. Final answer is 15 for this. So let's move on to the second question. I hope this is clear to everyone now. Now in the second question, what will be the output of the provided pseudocode for A is equals to 2, B is equals to 5, and C is equals to 6. Again, three values are provided to us. Again, the same structure, there is a function which is accepting three integer parameters A, B, and C. And there is a for loop, means iterative approach is given. Now for loop, it is mentioned that each C from 5 to 6, means this loop is going to get execute 2 times. First time it will execute when the value of C will be 5. So when C is equals to 5, And second time it will execute when C is equals to 6. Means 2 iterations will happen. And inside the for loop, there are 2 statements which are going to change the value of B by provided expression. After that, for loop will end and we have to return the A plus B. Means it is very clear. Once your for loop is completely done, the value of B will be modified because both the statements are targeting the value of B. And according to that, we will get the results of A plus B. Right? Now go one by one. Try to solve the question. Take the first iteration where the value of C is equals to 5. As per the for loop. So when C is equals to 5, we will set the value of B is equals to, in bracket, A plus C, where the current value of A is 2 plus 2 plus C value is already set to 5, right? According to the for loop. So 5 will be taken here. So definitely it is going to come 4 plus 5, that is 9. So first expression will give me the value of B is equals to 9. Then second expression will be B is equals to current value of B plus 12 plus B again. So current value of B is 9 plus 12 plus 9. So that will give me 21 plus 9, which equals to 30. Means at the end of first iteration, my value of B is 30. Then again, next iteration, when C becomes 6, again we have to calculate the same steps. So B is equals to A plus C, which is equals to current value of A is 2 plus C value is 6. So that will be 4 plus 6 equals to 10. In the first expression, value of B becomes 10. Using that updated value of B, second expression is calculated. B is equals to B plus 12 plus B. Updated values we have to consider. So 10 plus 12 plus 10, that comes out to be 22 plus 10, that is 32. So at the end of the for loop, the value of B is 32. Then loop will be exited. After that, you are going to calculate the return statement. So as per the return statement, we have to perform A plus B. So current value of A, which is not modified in the for loop, only B has been modified. So A is 2 as it is, plus the latest value of B is 32. So final answer will be 34. So option A is correct here. Understood, everyone? So you can also check on your end. Exactly. Same answer is there. 34. Yes, almost everyone is getting the same answer. So if you see, the analysis part is very important. Once you understand the pseudocode structure, flow of the pseudocode, easily you can figure out. In some cases, it will be time consuming. So if you figure out the pattern, you can save your time and finalize the correct answer. But cross check it and always go with the updated value of the variables, right? Now let us discuss the question number 3. Here recursive functionality will come. Recursive function. Recursive function is a function which call itself. And if you have a proper base condition, then that base condition will be useful to come out of that recursive functionality. Now, according to the question, the function is accepting 2 integer parameters. And based on that 2 integer parameters, in the body of the function, if condition is mentioned with an operator called as logical OR. Now we know how exactly the logical OR operator works. Logical OR operator will work. It will return Boolean value true if any of the expression under that operand is true. If both are true, then also it will return true. If any one is true, then also it will return true. But if both are false, then it will return false. So considering the working of logical OR operator, we need to decide that whether if block will work or we will go directly outside the if block. Okay. And the value of A and B is already given to us. That is 9 and 7. A is equals to 9 and B is equals to 7. Now check step by step. Function will accept the parameters. A is equals to 9 and B is 7. And in the body, we will check the first if condition. B value, which is 7 less than 8, logical OR A value, which is 9 greater than 8. So if you see the results of this condition, 7 less than 8 is also true and 9 greater than 8 is also true. Means the final result of this if condition will be true. As the final result is true, we will execute the return statement and this will be a recursive call to the function. This will be a recursive call to the function with parameters of function A minus 1. Current value of A is 9. 9 minus 1 will be 8. And B plus 1. Current value of B is 7. 7 plus 1 will be 8. Means next time when the recursive function call will be executed, the value of A and B will be 8 and 8 equal. Then again you will check, because now we are not returning any result from here. There is no intermediate result. If there is some intermediate result, we have to maintain that result in the stack memory. But as per the provided pseudocode, there is no intermediate result. So we will directly pass control to the function with parameter 8 and 8. Now again check the if condition. If 8 is less than 8, logical OR 8 is greater than 8. Now 8 less than 8 is also false and 8 greater than 8 is also false. Now both are false. So the final result will be false. And when the final result is false, control will go outside if and you are returning 1 from it. Means the final answer returned by this function will be 1. And that's why the final option will be option number B. That is 1. And yeah, most of the students have selected the correct one. So answer is option B. That is 1. So I hope you got the idea how exactly the recursive function works, and we have to go step by step. And this is the way you can figure out the solution for the provided case. So focus on bitwise operators, how exactly they works based on the truth table cases. In most of the questions, they will give you detailed explanation about the bitwise operators, that this is the operator and it works in this manner. But again, basic mathematical part, then understanding of the operational executions, all these things we have to cover on your end. Okay. So these are the 3 basic questions that we have covered under pseudocode. 2 more questions we will target. Next question. Now I want you guys to work on this and give me the answer in the chat box. I will give you 2 minutes to analyze the question and figure out the correct option. Now, some students are saying option C, some students are saying option A. Mostly C is the answer. Okay, let's cross check how exactly it goes. Now, observe the pseudocode first. The function is given which is accepting 3 parameters. Inside the function body, there is if condition. Inside that if condition, there is one expression which will calculate the value of C. Outside if, there is one more expression which is again calculating the value of C. And then we are returning A plus B plus C. The value of A, B, C is already provided. A is equals to 4, B is equals to 5, and C is equals to 9. These 3 values are already provided. So my function which is working on these parameters, A is 4, B is 5, and C is 9. First, it will check the if condition. C plus B. C is 9 plus B is 5, which is less than A minus C. A minus C. So 4 minus 9. So the result of this expression will be 9 plus 5 means 14, which is less than 4 minus 9 is minus 5. Now 14 is not less than minus 5, means this will result into false. As the if condition is giving me false result, my control will get transferred to outside if, means this expression will not work. And this expression will work, that is C is equals to 3 plus 4 plus A. Now 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus value of A, which is not modified. So current value of A is 4. So this will give me 11. So value of C is modified to 11. After that, we want to return A plus B plus C. So current value of A is 4 plus current value of B is 5. And the updated value of C is 11. So 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 11, 20. So the final answer will be option C. That is 20. So those students who have not got the correct answer, just try to go with the process. Might be you have considered the values which are not updated one. So that is one of the reason. Or if the condition results are not properly considered, that is also one of the reason. If you are considering the result is true, you will go inside it and you will again modify the C. So 2 times your C will get modified. So make sure you are properly checking the result of the condition statements, and based on that, which expression needs to be executed. So finally, the answer will become 20. That is option C. Clear to everyone? So let's move to the last question now. That is 5th question. What will be the output of the provided pseudocode? This is array based. And again, for loop logic is also there. Again, I will give you some time, 2 minutes. Try to figure out the flow and finalize the answer. Anyone with the answer? Now you will feel this is lengthy for calculation because now your iterations has changed. Multiple iterations you have to perform. the value for k is equals to 0, k is equals to 1, k is equals to 2, and k is equals to 3. Means 4 iterations. And in every iteration, you have to calculate the value of s. Okay. So let us start. What will be the output of the following pseudocode? First, they have declared an array of integer type size 5, and we have set the static input to the array. So a of 5 is given to us, and I will draw the array structure where I can showcase the values with index also, because we are going to use that indexing. Okay. So as per the provided 0, 1, 2, 3. Size is 5, so we can add one more block here, but values are given only 4. So I am only taking that much case. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, integers are declared s and k, which are integer values, out of which the value of s is set to 0. So my integer s is equals to 0. K value is declared as integer, and value of k is utilized as an index variable inside the for loop. Okay. And s is 0 initialized. So it will not generate any error at the time of calculating the value of s. Now, according to the number of iterations, so we will divide the screen for every iteration. First iteration, when the value of k is 0. Second iteration, when the value is 1. Third iteration, when the value is 2. And fourth iteration, when the value is 3. And in every iteration, we have to calculate the value of s as per the provided expression. Now, what we are doing here is current value of s plus a of k, and k is already given to us in the for loop. Multiply by again a of k plus 2. Final result, update the value of s. When you go to the next iteration, updated value of s you have to consider. And once the iterations are done, final value of s is your answer that we have to print. So let's start the calculation of s when the k value is 0. So s is equals to current value of s is 0 plus a of 0, because k is 0, multiply by again a of 0 plus 2. Now 0 plus a of 0 means the element which is present at 0th index that we need to access. And according to the provided array, 1 is the value present at 0th index. So 0 plus 1 multiply by 1 plus 2. Now here the common mistake may occur. Now if you are not following the BODMAS rule for performing these operations, then your answer will be different. So you have to always go with the basic mathematical strategies. Okay. Unless and until it is not explicitly mentioned in the problem statement. So first multiplication we have to perform, and then we have to perform the addition. So 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. So 0 plus 1 plus 2. And that will be 3. So the updated value of s at the end of first iteration will be 3. We will use this updated value in the next calculations. Okay. So next, when k is 1, s is equals to current value is 3 plus a of 1, because k is 1, multiply by a of 1 plus 2. So current value 3 plus which element is present at a of 1? That is 2. Multiply by 2 plus 2. Again perform the multiplication first. So 3 plus 4 plus 2. And that will be 9. So updated value of s is 9. Use it in the next calculations. S is equals to current value of s 9 plus a of 2 multiply by a of 2 plus 2. So 9 plus a of 2 is 3 multiply by 3 plus 2. 3 into 3 is 9. So 9 plus 9 plus 2, that gives me 20. So value of S is 20 at the end of third iteration. After that, use this value again for the next calculation of S. S is equals to current value 20 plus A of 3 multiply by A of 3 plus 2. So 20 plus A of 3 means 4 multiply by 4 plus 2. 4 into 4 will be 16. So 20 plus 16 plus 2, that will be 38. So the final value of S will be 38. And my for loop also terminates. After that, we have to print the value of S, means latest value of S is 38. So final answer will be option D, 38. Almost everyone has got the same answer, 38. So I hope this is clear to everyone how exactly we will go. Now you will feel this is lengthy for calculations, but once you understand the flow pattern, you can develop. So you can save the time over here. Try to make sure that you are solving the questions within the timeline of 1 minute. 1 minute for one question. By practicing, it will happen. Yes. Okay. So these are the 5 MCQ questions that we are done with. Now we will move to the coding questions. So just put it in the chat box once that clear with all the 5 pseudocode questions. Easy. The difficulty level for Hexaware process is easy to medium. Okay. So if you are aware about the fundamental concepts, that will be sufficient to crack this. Okay, let's now move to the coding statement. So read the statement carefully, try to understand what exactly they have given and figure out the logic. Logical steps are more important. Whenever you are working on the coding statement, if your analysis is proper and perfectly done by considering all the constraints and all the input specifications given in the problem statement, then hardly it will take 5 minutes to write down the code. So more focus should be on the analysis of the problem statement. I have seen most of the students complaining in the same manner that we are aware about the fundamental concepts, but when we start writing down the code, we stuck in between. So the problem lies in your approach actually. If you are solving any of the coding statement, first read the statement carefully. If it is not getting understandable after one reading, then do it again. Try to mark the important points which may give you some conditional values or which will help you to develop some logical part. Then write down the algorithm, step-by-step process, that what exactly we have to do. And then convert that algorithm steps into the coding part as per the respective language, whatever is the language. Now today we will be applying Python programming language, but the logic part will remain same. There is no change in the logic whether you are implementing it in Java, C++, C or what. So once you understand the logical part, coding part will become very easy. And after that, you have to make the modifications as per the provided test cases. So if provided test cases are getting satisfied, then your code will be acceptable. If there are certain hidden test cases, then you have to write down your code in a generalized way so that all sort of input parameters will be acceptable by your code and it will also satisfy the provided test cases. So every time try to write down the generalized code. Okay. Apart from that, very much important thing is all these companies, whenever they will perform their coding rounds and all, they will give you their platform for execution, and in that platform inbuilt standard input and output specifications are mentioned. So when we are practicing the coding statements, we have that habit to write down some extra messages like enter the number, enter the size and all. But if it is not mentioned in your input and output parameter, any extra thing what you are writing will not be acceptable. Even the extra space also. So make sure that whatever the input and output specifications are provided to you, you are exactly matching as per the provided specifications. Extra things are not at all acceptable. Not a single message. Okay. Now read the statement carefully. And then I will explain you the flow of the execution and then we will write down the code. So the problem statement says that it is about jumping games, that this is a game where there are steps numbered from 0 to n. And you will be on the nth step. Means our position is already given to us that we will be on the nth step on the start of the game. What is our goal? Our goal is to reach to the 0th step. Means we are going in backward direction. At the end of the game, with minimum number of jumps. So this line is important for us. Our goal is to reach to the 0th step with minimum number of jumps. And initial condition says that we are on the nth step at the start of the game. And steps are ranging from 0 to n. Now the main important condition, if the given steps number, whatever the given step number they have provided as a part of input is even, then you are allowed to jump n by 2 steps. Means if the number given to us is even, we will jump n by 2 steps. This is how you have to analyze the things. Below at maximum, and if the step number is odd, then you are allowed to jump 1 step below. Means jump 1 step below, because you're already sitting, you're already present at the maximum value and you're coming back. Means simply what we have to do is we have to check whether the provided value is even or odd. If it is even, we will jump n by 2. N is nothing but the steps. And if it is odd, we will jump 1 step below. What is the final expected case? We have to find the minimum number of steps required to win this game from the given input. So this is how you can analyze the provided problem statement. Important points we have noticed. Based on that, what is the condition they have mentioned? And everything will be mentioned over there in the problem statement. If you analyze it properly, you will get that idea. Apart from that, what are the input and output specifications as per the mentioned part? Because we have to strictly follow the provided input and output specifications. Input consists of a single integer which will denote the nth step. Nth step is already given to us and we are standing on the nth step at the start of the game. Output specification is again a single integer which will denote the minimum number of jumps. Okay. So these are the provided cases to us. Now if we go with the test cases, these are the 5 test cases they have provided. If the input value is 10, means this is n value. The output value should be 5, which is nothing but the minimum jumps. Now, as per the provided data, there are certain steps. Okay. Say for example, this is the area, this is the steps they have provided. Now, according to the first input test case, if we try to dry run this first input test case, they are providing us 10 n values, mean 10 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you are here at 10th step. Now, what is the logic? Logic says that if the provided number 10 is even, then we will jump to the maximum below by n by 2 steps. Means we will jump 10 by 2 steps. Means we will jump 5 steps. 10 by 2 is 5, na? So we will jump 5 steps because the value is even. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will come here directly. This is my first jump. Jump 1. which is 5. Now you will again check the value of n has been changed now. So now when the number is odd, what you have to do? You have to jump one step below. Only one step. And all these things are mentioned in the problem statement. I am not assuming anything. It is already there. So you have to just go one step below. So you will go one step below, which is our fourth step. And this is my second jump. Jump 2. I am maintaining the jump count also because we have to finally display minimum jumps. Now my n value becomes 4, which is even. As it is even, again, we have to follow the criteria that we have to jump n by 2 steps. And 4 by 2 means 2. Means you will go directly here. This is my jump 3. Got the point? So this is the logic of the provided problem statement. Now, how to write down the code for this? So according to the analysis, we come to know that initially my jump value will be 0. And what will be my stoppage condition? Because we are going in backward direction. So till my n value is greater than 0, we will continue the process. And we will check for even and odd possibilities. Even possibility with the help of modulus division. If it is modulus 2 with equals to 0, we will perform n is equals to n divided by 2. Otherwise, we will go n is equals to n minus 1 because only one step we have to jump in backward direction. And every time you perform this, you have to increment the value of jump because that will be the counter, acting like a counter. And finally, when the function is completed, we will return the jump value, right? So when we start working on this particular process, step by step, logic is very clear now. All the steps are clear. Now let us write down the code and then we will perform the dry run based on the particular test case. Okay. So I'm going to use IDE here. I have Thorny IDE where I'm going to write down the code. So this is for first problem statement I'm writing. As I mentioned, I will use Python programming language for these examples, but the logic part will be same. You can use another language also. So first define a function that is minimum jumps. Now in some of the problem statement, they will give you name of the function also. So follow that as it is, whatever the guidelines are provided in the problem statement. Then I will initialize the value of jumps is equals to 0 initially. Then I will check with the while loop while my condition n greater than 0. Now, if as per the analysis, I will check the value of n is even or odd. So if I take the condition n modulus 2 equals to 0, this will give me even case. And according to the even case mentioned in the problem statement, see, if you check the problem statement, it is mentioned here that if the given steps number is even, you are allowed to jump n divided by 2 steps below at maximum. Okay. So we will write down the code according to this. N is equals to n floor division 2. Now I am taking floor division so that it will give me the roundup value instead of float category. Suppose the number that you are checking, that is the n value, is not even, because that is the second possibility, else block. So according to the else block means the number that you have mentioned is odd. So now, according to the condition mentioned in the problem statement, if you got the odd value, you have to just go one step back. So new n will be n minus 1, only one step back. And outside to this, we will increment our jumps value. So jumps is equals to current value of jumps plus 1. And when the function completes, we will return the jumps value from here. Okay. So my function is ready. Now we have to go with the driver code. So according to the standard input, we have to accept from the user, which will be of integer type. So we will write n is equals to integer input. Now, what I was saying earlier, that you can give a message here that enter the step value. But as per the input specification, it is not mentioned. So if you try to go with this approach by putting some extra messages which are not mentioned in the specification, it will generate error on the platform. So don't give anything extra apart from provided instructions. Strictly follow the specification part. After that, we will take one result variable, which will call the function that is minimum jumps with the parameter value n, which will return some value. That is our jumps value, which is acting as a counter. And then we can directly print the result. Again, while printing also, no need to add any extra message. Directly you can print. Now see, my functionality is ready. Now, if you observe, my analysis was clear. I have finalized the steps. I understand the provided condition. So within 2 minutes, I have completed my code part. Now let us test it with the provided test cases. Okay. So first try to execute it to check for the errors. Yeah, no errors. It is waiting for the input parameter. Now, according to the provided test case, if input is 10, my output should be 5. So I am giving 10 as an input and it is generating output 5, means my first test case is satisfied. Now let us re-execute it multiple times to check for the remaining test cases. 20 is another input and output should be 6. So now 20, output is 6. One more time. 8721 is the input. 8721 and output is 17. Yes, that is the expected output. Even 999 is the input and output is 17. So check for the next test case also. 999, it is generating 17. And the last one is 101 and output should be 10. So when 101 is the input value, output is 10. Correct. Means all the test cases are satisfied. This is how the things will work. So as per the code, I will first give you the overview of the code and then we will take one test case to dry run this. So we have defined a function which is called as minimum jumps, which is accepting an integer value n as the input. We initialize the jump variable to 0 to keep the track of the number. Means actually it is acting as a counter. How many jumps you have made, that counter we are maintaining, that tracking we are doing. Then inside the while loop, we continue the condition till my n becomes 0. That will be the last step. And we check if the n is even. With the help of modulus operator, we will divide the value by 2 because it is mentioned in the problem statement. So we can jump n divided by 2 steps below. And if n is odd, then we can subtract 1 from it. We can jump 1 step below. So n is equals to n minus 1. After every jump, we are incrementing the jump variable by 1. So jump is equals to jump plus 1. And once we reach to the 0th step, n will become 0 and exit of the loop will happen. Then we are returning that value of jumps to the function from where we have called the function. So it will get passed to the result variable and then we are printing it. Got the point? This is how the code overview we can do. Now to check with the dry run part. Let's assume the first test case now. According to the first test case, yeah, now Rudranil, it is necessary actually to satisfy all the test cases. Yes, it is necessary. Because their assessment strategy will be dependent on the provided test cases and they will calculate your final assessment based on the number of test cases that are happening. Now let us perform the dry run with the provided test case. That is when input value is equals to 10, that is n is equals to 10, my output should be 5. And we have satisfied this test case as per our code. See, the first test case, when the input is 10, my output is 5. Everyone is able to view the screen, right? Where I am explaining the things on my ID. Okay, great. So now see how the dry run works. When you call the function minimum jumps with the value 10, initially my jump variable is 0. Then you check the while condition. According to the while, n value is 10, so 10 is greater than 0, so which is true. And you will check the if condition that 10 modulus 2 is equals to 0. So this is also true and this is also true. So now you will go with the new calculations of n, that is 10 floor division 2, which will give me 5. So n becomes 5, else block will not work and jump will be updated. Now my new jump is 1, 0 plus 1. Now n is modified now. So you will go to the while loop. In the next iteration, my while loop will check current value is 5, which is greater than 0, which is true. And you will check the if condition that 5 modulus 2 equals to 0, which is false because 5 is an odd number. So it will go to the else block. And in the else, what you are doing, n is equals to n minus 1 means 5 minus 1. So that will become 4. So new n is 4 now, and you will increment the jump value, that will become 2. Next time, your while loop will check 4 is greater than 0, which is also true. And again, if condition based on 4 modulus 2 equals to 0, this is also true. So you will perform n is equals to 4 divided by 2, and that is 2. And jump will be incremented, that becomes 3. Next time, your while loop will work on 2 greater than 0, which is true. And you will check if condition one more time. Which is updated value of n modulus 2 equals to 0. So 2 modulus 2 equals to 0, na? Correct, right? So go with the new calculations of n, 2 by 2, that is 1. And increment the jump value, that is 4. Then next time my while loop will work on the updated n value, that is 1. 1 is greater than 0. Yes, it is again true. And you will check the if condition that 1 modulus 2 equals to 0, which is false. You will go to the else block. And in the else block, you will calculate the n, that is 1 minus 0, which is 0. And then your while loop will be, jump will be incremented, and then your while loop will terminate. So you see the updated value of jumps when the while loop terminates, that is nothing but the 5. And this value is transferred to the result functionality. And then we are printing it. So in this manner, you will get the final output, that is 5. Got it? So I hope the dry run part is also clear, how exactly the line by line code is getting executed, the values are getting transferred, and then we got the respective results. Even I have showcased you all the test cases are getting satisfied with the provided code. Now your task is to try to develop this logic with your preferred programming language, whatever you are preferring with. More important thing is conceptual understanding and flow of the code. That's it. So once you analyze the flow of the program, then it will be easy for you to figure out the cases and identify the logic aspect. Okay. Now one more question. from my side as a homework. Okay, just make a note of it. Take this. It's very easy as compared to the first question. This one is more easy. I will give you the hint also while analyzing the problem statement, but make sure you are solving it and reply it in the chat box whenever you will complete the part. Okay. So problem statement says that Adam's charity. Adam decides to be generous and do some charity. Starting today from day 1 until the day n, he gives I raised to 2, means I square coins to charity on day I. Means whatever is the value of I, that values square that much amount of coins Adam will use for charity. So for example, if day value, that is I, is equals to 1, so Adam will perform 1 square as a charity coins, okay, which is 1. Suppose I value becomes 2, then it will perform 2 square, means 4 coins. Then I will be 3, it will perform 3 square, that is 9 coins. So these are all the coins, total number of coins. This is the charity, total coins done by the Adam. So and the value of I is ranging from 1 to n. See, I is not 0. It's ranging from 1 to n. And we have to return the total coins he would give to the charity. So this is very easy as compared to the first problem statement. You have to just take the square. What are the input specifications? Number of days of charity, that is the only input. Again, that will be integer. Output specification, total number of coins till the charity days. So if input is 2, final output is 5. Means there are 2 days now. So for first day, input is 1, 1 square is 1. Second day, input is 2, means I value is 2. So 2 square is 4, 4 plus 1, 5. Final answer is 5. And second test case is 3 and 14. So if you go with the first test case, then day 1, where I value is 1, there are 2 days now. See, already it is mentioned, there are 2 days. So day 1 and day 2, where I value is 1 and I value is 2. When the I value is 1, it is doing I square. So according to the I square, it will be 1 square, that is 1. And here, according to the I square, it will be 2 square, that is 4. So add this. Charity done on the day 1 is 1 coin. Charity done on the day 2 is 4 coins. So 1 plus 4 is equals to 5 coins, which is the final result. Got it? This is the logic. Now try to write down the code on your side, develop, try to check with the provided test cases. And these are also some of the test cases. Make a note of this as well. So whatever the code you will write, that should satisfy both the test cases. And I'm expecting reply on the same video in the chat box with the solution code for this particular problem. Take it as a homework. So satisfy all the 5 test cases, write down the generalized code. So that's it for the today's session, guys. Thank you very much for attending. And it is like, I would appreciate your patience. From last 4 hours, you are continuously working on it. And if you have really liked the contents and the way we are explaining the things, just like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and also share it with your friends so that everyone will be benefited. Thank you very much.